Hello. Hello.
Hey guys, it's your boy Wishful Ranger 22.
Oh. Yeah, we're.
I hope my audio sounds good. I hope I'm not too loud or too quiet.
Yeah, I'll
It,
turn.
it sounds
fine.
fine. I don't
Yeah.
think anyone expects you to be using a $300 microphone.
Yeah.
I'm Zambo, by the way, Zamboni Roni.
Yeah. So we have many.
I'm
we have
Zamboni Roni.
one new face. As we almost always do.
Wowee.
Wishful Ranger 22 on IG, Instagram. He's really cool.
You mean me?
No.
Me?
21.
Am I him? Am I him right now? Yeah, that's me. Hi. I make shit. I make just a whole lot of shit.
He uploads
Shit,
daily
Luigi,
diaper
you didn't
pictures.
make it.
And then we have Zambo as a returning member from episode 0, that accursed thing.
And episode 2.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I
episode
forgot
2,
you were
my
in
friend.
another episode.
I was in the lemon water.
We have Pat,
So good.
Hi.
our local clout. And then we have Ding
Clout
Dong
chaser.
Fan 53 on Instagram.
Hello,
Everybody. And we have me, Sriracha Socks. So yeah, we just all got done watching the not premiere of the Weeknd episode of American Dad. By now it's probably been like
better the weekend
a
out.
while since the
Partial
Weeknd
strip
episode.
you.
Yeah, I didn't watch it either.
So, Ding Dong. So, I'm guessing you just got that on Instagram as an advertisement.
Yeah, so I literally what I like to do with my friends and my followers is every time I see a really funny ad, all I do is I instantly direct message it to everybody in my
know.
DM that literally pops up. I send it to everybody. So it started with the Maroon 5 because I literally kept getting ads of Adam Levine going, "Here's to the ones that we got. Oh, here's to the wish you were here." So I just sent it to everybody. And it kind of just became a meme of everybody just singing memories and the Adam Levine's stupid, decrepit face.
His
His
stupid
fucking
perfect
rotting
face.
zombie face.
Dude, we were gonna have
Yeah,
Adam
here's
Levine on
the
the
one-
podcast next episode. What the hell?
Yo.
He's not going to come on the fucking podcast. He'll say
Yeah,
no.
he will.
Yes, he is. I have him on
Yes, and I
speed dial. He's
declined.
my friend, dude.
I can't even get SRA on the fucking podcast.
Dude, Adam Levine's my dad,
Dude,
man.
Dude, wait, hold. I can't even believe S-Ray unblocked you just because a bunch of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know she did. It blew my mind.
Wait, she did?
It
Why?
blew my mind that she unblocked me.
She was like,
she unblocked me-
Since that's gone to me.
Yeah, because enough people asked her to unblock me.
Yeah, Ding Dong was a king,
Really?
so she said.
She called me a king. Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
so
like, okay,
Ever since
Dad, now
ever since
we'll
my
block
Fred
you.
Flintstone debacle, I've messaged Roger the Alien, SRA, and Adam Levine to come on the podcast. So we'll see.
Get Tippity so we can talk about Grandma Butthole Poggers.
Yeah.
Grandma
Like,
Butthole's
get
Hell
Tippity
yeah.
so he can talk about how toxic Instagram is while he posts his dick pics.
We gotta get
Okay.
Sal's.
Okay, I really
talk about
like-
how he stole Goku Make Your Girl Queef from me. That bastard. I'll never live it down.
Yeah,
That was my
I know.
post.
I hate that we're like 3 minutes in and we're already talking about Fred Flintstone, but like the fact that he said that like Instagram
Damn,
is
here's
more
my dick.
more toxic than Twitter, it blew my
That's
mind.
not true.
It's
Yeah.
boggling. It's mind-boggling because with Instagram, it's all jokes, whereas Twitter, literally everybody is out for fucking blood, and they want to take down anybody that has a different opinion than them. It's fucking crazy.
It's like
Yeah, but
There's one
gladiator
Instagram
of the
page I
audience
found
is in on
recently
it.
that's like I've never like seen somebody have the Twitter mentality, but on Instagram. It blew my mind. Like they're just trying to cancel people on Instagram, and I'm like, that shit's not gonna
was
work
that
for
the
you.
person?
But go ahead.
Was that the person who kept like trying to get mad at you for the Last of Us thing?
Yes.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what? You
Toxic.
posted about The Last of Us?
I posted one meme that I thought was funny. It was like a thing about like a QuickTime event for the scissoring
Oh, yeah,
scene in
no.
Last of Us. I thought it was funny because it would just be hilarious if they had a scissoring QuickTime event, and they were like, "Ha, it's funny because it makes fun of gay people." I'm like, no, it doesn't. It's just like a harmless joke.
Sex and
The
video
big joke here is
funny
how
'cause it's
Naughty
making
Dog.
fun of bad writing.
It's funny. I told them that it was funny because Naughty Dog's literally a shit developer now, and they treat their employees like shit, and they're actively firing everybody because of the leak.
All right.
So, like, isn't The Last of Us 2, like, needlessly, like, extremely violent?
They want
Like,
that
I s-
realism.
Well, I mean, the first one was really violent.
Like,
I mean, I don't mind.
A video on Twitter where it was just, like, this, like, beating this woman, like, and she's, like, screaming, like, fucking Ugh, I don't know.
Yeah, that.
I mean, that's what they're going for. I've never been a fan of ultra violence. Like, I'm not a big Mortal Kombat fan, but I'm not. It's not my place to tell people, hey, you can't do that. Hey, that's
Yeah.
too violent. Like,
Ding-dong.
no, it's
Yeah.
subjective.
Have you watched Clockwork Orange? That
No.
shit's
Yeah.
awful. I mean, like
It
it's
is,
not, it's
but
not
The
awful.
worst movie
It's a
I ever
beautiful.
seen.
It's a beautiful movie, but like it's not a pleasant movie.
It's violent. Very
Yeah.
violent.
There's
Have
a
you
lot
seen,
of just disturbing imagery.
What's that show where it has like the creepy animals? They're like it's like a cartoon, but it's like violent animals.
Happy
Almost Naked
Tree
Animals. I
Friends.
love
Yeah,
that
Happy-
show.
Have you seen
Happy
Happy
Tree.
Tree Friends?
I
That shit's
hate-
so fucked up. I can't even watch.
Yeah,
it.
I don't understand.
There's
how
one.
you can enjoy-
There's
Oh god.
There's
I need
one
to turn
episode
that
of Happy
down.
Tree Friends that is really funny. It's the one where they did a parody of Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, of
Okay.
course.
We can hear
Yeah.
you.
The
I
parody-
just said
the
that-
parody
Oh,
of
sorry. I thought you cut out. It's an episode where they do a parody of 48 Hours. It's like Lumpy the Moose, and he it's like a lumberjack and he's cutting down trees, and like the entire tree falls on his leg, so he has to cut his own leg off. But the only thing he has is a spoon. So he literally digs at his leg and it spoons the meat off of his leg for like 2 days straight. And then he like shoves the spoon in his bone in his leg and breaks it in half. And he like finally gets his leg off. And he starts like breathing. He's like, oh, I did it. And then he looks down and he cut off the wrong leg. He cut off his free leg, and his other leg is the one that's strapped.
They did
I'm
that in The
kinda nervous.
Simpsons.
Saw movie.
They did that in The Simpsons.
I told that
We're
one.
like-
It's really
The Simpsons
funny.
produced-
Well, no, because like
The
the Si-
Simpsons
It
did
made
it
me
first.
laugh
They-
really hard.
there was someone who was talking about like this episode ruined The Simpsons because look, Homer cuts off his free leg. What the hell? That's like Peter Griffin level stupid. And then he cuts off his free arm. What the hell? And like
What a
Homer
fucking
Simpson would
idiot.
never put his
Yeah, he's like,
his
Homer
child in front of a
Simpson.
fried chicken.
Homer
This game is an
Simpson's-
anal travesty. This game is the biggest abomination of mankind.
anal
What
trap.
were
Dude,
they
I was-
thinking?
I was literally gonna make
I
a
would rather
fucking
eat a.
game dude post. Like I was just thinking
That's the
about
game,
that guy.
dude. That's literally.
That is the game.
That's literally what he
Homer
talks like.
Shitsons.
That's what he talks like.
Yeah,
Homer
did you see
Shitsons.
that,
This is an
Piece of
anal
shit
travesty.
fucking game.
Did you see
Anal
that
trap.
This is the
post?
biggest piece of shit I've ever played.
This is the big. This is the Nintendo shit cube, and the reason
The
I
Nintendo
call it.
shit cube.
The Homer Shitson.
Yeah.
He plays the horrible abominations of mankind. They make him
Make him
so
so
they make
mad
him
he could.
mad he
shit.
could spit. He could spit.
Okay.
We got high. No, I got high at my friend's house a couple hours ago, and I literally was singing that. And I said, "Ooh, they make him so mad he could spit."
I remember first time I discovered the AVGN. I was like, man, I was kind of a loser in elementary school, as I am today. And I was like, I'm gonna really impress my friends. I'm gonna
Okay.
sing the AVGN theme song at the fucking cafeteria.
We're
And
gonna
I
take
did
you
it.
back to the
To
past.
the past. And they just looked at me like I was like some sort of freak. They were like, what?
I used to
what
do
is
that.
Where'd you learn that?
I used to learn words from like fan fiction and stuff like that, and just use them on the fly. I didn't know what they meant, so I remember one time my friend beat me in a race, and I was like, "You're so fucking erect," because I didn't know what it meant. I just thought it was
Why?
like
Why were you reading fucking fan fiction in like elementary school?
because I was horny.
Weren't we all?
Yeah, I.
Spider-Man takes a dump in a coffee can.
Yeah.
I was fucking I was searching up how old James Rolfe is, AVGN, and I was scrolling down the Wikipedia page, and I when it just said catchphrase, it says, "What were they thinking?" I just started fucking laughing.
Yeah.
I want that on
His
I want that
catchphrase-
on his grave. It's like
No, his catchphrase.
I
His
got
catchphrase
shot
should have
killed.
been
What were
"Angry
they
nerd,
thinking?"
angry nerd, angry nerd, angry nerd." Would rather suck on a frozen turd.
I mean, who wouldn't? TBH.
My favorite is the Christmas one. He goes, "He's playing some games. The worst he recalls. Gonna find out which would suck the most balls." And then he goes, "He's gonna go home and eat chicken and rice." And the angry.
Video game.
Yeah, I never
I
got
just love.
into
He's just
him.
gonna go home and eat chicken and rice.
If I may bring the conversation back to the fucking game dude, because he's such an anomaly to me. Like did you see did you hear about the shit he did after all of that? He went crazy and he a girl.
Jesus.
And he
Well, he didn't rape a girl, but he basically completely stalked this ex. I don't think it was even was it his ex or was it just a girl he was infatuated with?
Yeah. It was
That's
like
awful.
I'm not sure if it was his ex,
dude,
but he-
guys, he's literally like a yandere from Yandere Sim.
There's like
But
pic-
he
there's like
basically,
videos of him
like,
just
stalked
yelling at
this
the
girl.
police.
Yeah, there's
Yep,
videos
all
of him
there,
like
so-
trying to threaten police, but he's doing it like a pussy. Like he's doing it when the cop cars are driving away.
Yeah, it's
And
like,
he's like, "You little
come
fuck."
back here, you pussy, get back
He's
here.
like this,
Ding
you little,
dong, ding dong,
you little
sensei.
pussy.
Wow, is there like a man way to stalk Ding Dong, or what are you trying to say
Just
here?
Throw rocks at him.
No, I'm talking about like what
Get
I'm saying
fist
is like what he
fights,
did to the
fist-
police.
No,
He's talking about
no!
with the police. No, no, what he said to the police. Like he's literally recording himself while police cars are driving past. He's like, "You little shit, I'll beat you up."
Okay,
Don't-
so
don't fucking run.
Fuck the police.
Oh, and there's like one more video. Like he made a video years later. He's like in the middle of like the desert. Apparently he escaped to Mexico or something. He's like making an entire video about how he's angry at his parents for cutting off his like foreskin. It's insane. The guy's
Yeah,
absolutely
he's one of those
lost it.
guys.
Okay, so if you
He's
were
one of
in a
those guys.
simulation, would you leave if you had the choice?
Yep. Bye.
Like-
Goat simulator, I'm in lol.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, hold on. Is this like the Matrix? But like in the Matrix, the world outside sucks. So why not just stay in
well,
the
yeah,
simulation?
alright, so you don't understand what the world outside... You get one of those, like, Family Guy posts, where it's like, it looks like it's the Family Guy ringtone video for the third time.
Okay,
It's-
okay.
but then
What
it's
if
like
you
this
were- what if
message
you were
that's
in a
like,
simulation?
Wake up, your name is, Joey Thatcher, and you need to wake up and get up now. What do you do? Like, and there's this button
I
that
would
appears
probably
next
think
to you.
it's an ironic meme.
No, but then,
I would
no,
be
but
like,
then, no,
"Lol,"
no, but
and
then,
then I'd
no,
like
but then,
it.
no, but
Favorite
then,
it.
no, but then a button appears next to you that says wake up. It's the wake up button. It's like the red pill, but it's just
the
like
bro
If I
button.
saw that, ooh, I'd get so mad I could spit.
What? Okay, what if
I
you
mean,
were
like,
in a simu- what if you were in a
cowabunga. Like, cow-
Wait,
It's a dog
look
shit.
at me, Sriracha. Can you please play that clip? Just
Yeah,
play
I
that
can.
clip from the song.
yeah, I can.
That's exactly how he says it
Uh,
too. Ooh, it
I
makes
can
it so
spit.
bad he could spit.
They make him so mad he could spit.
Dude,
This
I'm
game
really
is an anal travesty. It's an abomination of mankind.
This game
It
is the
fucking
worst
fucking
game I've
sucks.
ever played, except for the game for yesterday, because that was also the worst game I ever played.
I'm
And the
gonna-
game from before, and before that, and before that. This
Okay,
one's the worst, guys, I
just
swear.
brought up an
I love the-
existential
I lo-
hypothetical, and you guys all just within 5 minutes went back to talking about the angry game, dude.
The game
No,
dude.
yeah, the game dude.
The
No,
angry
the best thing
game
goes,
dude.
he goes like this. He goes, Barbie, what a scary bitch.
He's afraid of women.
Barbie.
Barbie!
Start a,
What a
need to start a
scary
Twitter.
bitch.
Game
Did
dude
you
out of
guys ever watch the
context.
Barbie movies? Like any of the Barbie movies?
Yeah,
No.
yeah. My favorite is Barbie the Nutcracker. That's the best one.
I really liked the there's one with Bubble or whatever his name is. It's like Bomble or something like that, and she like turns
Are you
into a
talking about
mermaid. She has
Thumbelina?
to save them. I don't remember what it was.
Fuck is Thumbelina?
I remember that one. I know what you're talking
I
about.
didn't watch Barbie and the Nutcracker, but I did watch Tom and Jerry and the Nutcracker. that
Oh,
was a
dude,
good
Tom
one.
and Jerry was my shit.
I
Oh
saw
yeah,
that
I
too.
forgot to tell a
Have
grandma
you guys
story
ever seen
last
the Tom
episode.
and Jerry, the Tom and Jerry movie where they're like in a race? That's like my
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
The Tom and Jerry movies were never like they never really clicked with me. But I forgot to tell a grandma story on episode 4 because I was like, I was like, don't let me forget about this grandma story, guys, and then we totally forgot.
Totally forgot about Grandma's story.
Yeah, so like
Should have made a note
basically
of it.
me and
Should have
my
wrote it down.
me and my sister would pretend to be the two mice from Tom and Jerry, and then my grandma would pretend to be Tom, and she's like chase us around the house. We just pretend to do like Tom and Jerry in real life. It was really cool.
Your grandma like falls down
fucking
and breaks
funny.
her ankles.
No.
She's got like a giant mallet. She's just
Yeah.
gonna crush your bash your head. in. Grandma, stop! It was a joke. Stop.
You hit her with a frying pan and she goes, ah!
She uses.
She
her
goes,
magic-
Sriracha, you have pushed me too far for the last time. You make me so mad I could spit.
She called me Sriracha. That's where I
uses
got
her-
my name.
She uses her magic shrink ray and shrinks Sriracha down.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
like
It's a sad little peanut. It starts squishing in between her fingers.
Because you're between her fat toes.
we try to like steal cheese. Like we actually try to like steal cheese from the fridge, and like it was a genuine fear for our
Oh
lives
my
because we didn't know where
God.
she'd pop up.
she
Were you really? You're trying to steal? You're trying to steal cheese from the fucking fridge?
she genuinely just didn't want her you guys.
That's awesome. Because I just imagine you and your sibling are just like on all fours, like scurrying up to the fucking fridge, and you're opening the drawers and ripping all the cheese.
The crinkle in my
Yeah, and
diapers,
then we
I
had to-
scurry up to you on all fours.
We had to choose something for my
tear open
grandpa.
to the side of the cheese package.
And my grandpa never really wanted to play, and so we just were like, okay, you can be Spike then, like the dog, and like he just got sort of shoehorned in there. I always felt really bad for him, because he didn't really do much. He just sort of sat in his chair, and like if he came near me, bark at us.
You guys are just fucking doing Tom and Jerry roleplay.
Yeah,
Tom
exactly.
and Jerry.
You guys are pretty
RP 18 plus.
That
Pat, are
reminds
you
me of
alright?
Yeah.
this one kid got in trouble because he looked up Tom and Jerry Rule 34 in the locker room one time.
How did you get caught looking at it?
I don't know. Maybe that was the Minecraft kid. I don't know.
What was the fucking Minecraft?
It was like, hey, look
There's-
what I'm looking
Okay,
at.
so there's
Pretty
two.
cool,
There's
right?
two of them. There's one kid who looked up Tom and Jerry Rule 34 in the locker room, and one kid who looked up Minecraft Rule 34 on the bus. And one of them got caught and suspended. But,
Yo.
Yeah.
Bro.
I'm
And you
glad.
ever-
I hope he gets fucking locked in jail for that shit.
He was just locked up.
What a sick fucking bastard.
Anyone else got any
And
cool Rule
they
34
throw away the
stories?
fucking key too.
They swallow the key and digest it.
That'll teach you. That'll hold him all right.
That'll hold them all white.
No. Wait, what stories did you ask?
I asked for Rule 34 stories.
Oh, there was this kid that watched hentai on my bus,
That's cute.
and
Yo,
then everyone
were you best
called
friends?
him Hentai Kid.
Wow.
That's the
That's
type
really
of thing you have to live with when you're that cool.
Damn.
So I have one about Julian. So there's
What
this
did he
guy-
do?
this dude-
Julian.
Now I know this. There's this guy that used to be his old roommate, and like we're not friends with them anymore. But basically, what happened one time is like I went on Julian's computer and I went on Google and I searched, and one of the first things popped up. It said Rule 34 site down with a question mark. And we were like, oh, and like all the boys are together. We're sitting there making fun of him, berating him. And he's like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, look at that.
I really
And
like
he's
porn.
and he's basically like gassing himself into the corner. He's like, I don't know, I don't remember. And he like really starts to believe. He starts to believe that he looked it up. But then like he starts to realize. He comes back to me a day later. He says, "Wait, ding dong, I found it out." I said his old roommate had logged into his own Google on his computer to do like something like a couple days before that, and it was his Google that was logged in. And what was funny is that he sat there in the corner of the room and didn't say a word, and the whole time he knew it was him. He totally let Julian take the fall because he knew we were gonna make fun of him.
What a fucking dick.
Damn.
I
He was
know, it's
framed.
So funny.
He's
Yeah.
framed Julian's roommate.
The rule,
The movie.
the Rule 34, but what was funny about it is like the only reason somebody would look up Rule 34 site down is because they were trying to go on the Rule 34 site to look up Rule 34 porn to jerk off, and then and then they're like, oh, it's not working. Why is it down? Because if you went on there as a joke, like if you went on there as a joke to find funny Rule 34 and it wasn't working, you'd give up. You'd say,
Yeah.
oh well. But if you were horny, if you were a real horny, you'd be like, why isn't it working? Rule 34
Why
down,
isn't it
site
working?
down. Why?
He was dedicated.
When
Yeah,
I
one of my
was in,
friends always likes looking up things on, like, whenever she gets into a new, like, obsession or something like that, she'll always look up the Rule 34 because she finds it really funny. Like, that's where she finds all her profile pictures and stuff, is Rule 34, because that has the
Yeah,
best art.
only ironically.
Well, I only ironically.
When I was in eighth grade, there was this video that's
bro.
when I was in 8th grade, there's like this video that was floating around our school. It's like a diving board video. It's a
that
diving
it?
board
That's the
video.
story?
But
Diving.
the second the guy hits the water, it's like a video of this like transgender black lady slapping her dick, and then it cuts off immediately.
Oh yeah, I've
Wow,
seen that
that's
video.
that's pretty inclusive. Yeah, there was one that
So-
was.
Is that big dick? Is that bigdickbitch.com?
I don't know. But
Y'all
like at my
remember the
school,
one Wreck-It Ralph?
at my
Fortnite burger
school
or
was
whatever?
like people would ask each other,
Oh, yeah.
have you seen the diving board video? Yes or no?
Amazing. Sriracha, play a clip of the bigdickbitch.com.
Play it.
Play
I
it on
don't know.
censor
Yeah,
right now.
I don't know if I could do that.
Do it
You
right
can,
now.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Get
It's on YouTube, you
demonetized,
play it.
dude.
Don't do it.
Okay.
in
Yeah,
censor.
that's
opens
Just
the
play
door,
the
she-
waterboard part.
She opens the door and starts slapping her huge cock in her head. She goes, "Come on in, bigdickbitch.com, bigdickbitch.com."
That's really funny.
If you guys had one website domain that you'd want to buy, what would it be?
That's
Google.com.
tough.
You can't do that. Like,
Yeah, I mean, like, does
can't
it
do
like
that.
like
That's-
it can't
that's
already
illegal.
exist? Like it can't already
no,
exist. as
I mean,
like as a company.
you know
I
how
can't just buy
sometimes you search up like a
Coca-Cola.com.
ridiculous, you buy like a
Yeah.
ridiculous, or you like search up ridiculous like website name, and then it's like selling for like $20,000.
Like racism.com
Oh.
selling for $900,000, I think.
900
really?
yen.
I would want filthy cock. Filthy cock.
Filthy cock.
I'd want fatgay.net.
That gay. That's awesome.
BigSweatyDiaper.com. That's me.
I think I would just do it to like appease someone or like just to mess with someone. So I just do like someone's name and then gay.com. And then,
Oh
like,
my god, yeah, I did
Gay?
like insert
but-
here.
Wait, I got it.
Wiener.com.
Wait, we should buy racism.com and it redirects to big dick bitch.
Yeah, that's it. Come on in.
Come on
Big dick
in.
bitch dot com.
Come on in.
Come on in.
You boot onto the
yeah,
website
big dick
that says,
bitch.
"Come on in."
BigDickBitch.com.
everything's on sale at big. Oh fuck.
Big-
Big
Fucking-
I love that.
it's a tongue twister. Big dick bitch.
bitch.com.
I love it. I would love it if. Fuck you. I would love it if the irate gamer went to Big Dick.
The irate gamer.
What the fuck is
He
this
would
fucking
say-
diarrhea shit?
Yeah, he would go, what the hell? This bitch is big. What the hell? Dick, and she has her own domain name. Yeah,
What
this
the
bitch
hell?
can suck my fucking dick. Oh yeah, let me buy a species and go to this website.
Oh my god.
She's gonna make me
Good.
spit.
Good lady. Spit.
It's gonna make me spit.
Ooh, he makes me so bad. It makes me want to spit.
Zooey mama.
Oh, by the way, let's talk. Okay, I got a
Can we
question
for
everybody.
the thumbnail?
Wait.
Let's just get him like spitting all over us.
I have a super. I love that. I got a super important question for everybody,
Okay.
and there is a correct answer.
Yeah.
What is the best Diary of a Wimpy Kid book?
In my
can't
opinion,
remember.
in
Wimpy
my
Kid
personal
SCP.
opinion,
I can't remember.
in my personal
No,
opinion,
Pat, I'm
Hands
talking
down,
about like,
Roderick
actual
Rules.
lore ones.
yeah,
Oh
I'd say
my
Roger.
God,
I'd say
actual
Roderick
lore.
Rules
Thank
is the
you.
best. Like,
Thank you.
but my favorite is
Roderick Rules.
is the Last Straw. Just because like that was the first one I read.
haven't read
It's
a lot.
last.
Last Straw is the
Straw
green
fourth
one.
Or the third one.
The third one.
yeah.
Fourth
That's
one?
I got it. No, it's the third one because and I know because like it was the first one I got because I liked the image of Greg Heffley in his underwear, so I bought that one. And I realized they were in
No,
chronological
dude,
order,
Dog
but I didn't.
Days. No, Dog Days
don't-
is number 3, isn't it?
No,
Dog
Dog Days
Days?
is number 4. Dog Days is really good too. I,
Yeah,
I
I'm pretty sure it's
I
number 4.
haven't read.
Dude, I miss-
Wimpy Kid in probably like 2 years, but
I have like a library of it. I don't have all of them, but I
had
kept
a
them for
bunch
my
of them.
childhood.
yeah, I have a bunch of
but
them.
like, from the top of my head, I think one of my favorites was probably The Ugly Truth. where
Oh,
it's,
the
like,
ugly!
it's
I was
it's-
about to
it's-
say
it's-
that one. That's an
it's
underrated
purple.
classic.
It's purple, and he's like holding the egg on the
Yeah.
cover.
Oh
Cabin
yeah,
Fever-
yeah, I remember.
Cabin
like
Fever
that.
was
Cabin
pretty
Fever.
good
Cabin
too.
Fever was my last one. I stopped at
Cabin
Fever
Fever
as my
was the
last one.
last good one.
My
Yeah.
And the road
I
trip
also
one was
kind of like the
pretty
long
good.
haul.
The Long Haul's alright,
So
but I
I-
don't like Greg as a character because he just like ruins
He's a
this
fucking
family's
dickhead.
life. Yeah.
He's fucking asshole.
Did you,
He's
wait,
he's
did you guys
literally.
have the do-it-yourself book?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my
Oh,
god, I have it. One
yeah.
sec. Let me
Oh,
read
yeah.
it out. Let me go find
No,
it
I'm
really
so
quick. I'll be
fucking
right
angry
back.
About that. Do you know what? do you know what happened about that book?
What?
I had the
What?
book and I filled it all out, but like a couple years later, my little brother somehow got it, and he fucking erased all of my shit and filled it in with
Oh
his
my
stuff.
God.
And I'm so fucking
It's,
upset.
You
it's
replaced
literally
the
first
lore.
book. It's literally the first book on my.
Sriracha,
what?
Sriracha, did you hear what I said?
No, I didn't hear you what you said.
I had the Diary of a Wimpy Kid do-it-yourself book, but then like a few years later, my little brother got it and he erased all my shit and filled it in
Oh,
with
that sucks.
stuff he did.
ass.
I was so fucking
Okay.
upset because it was like a time capsule. God.
So I used to write down things that weren't true just to make myself seem cooler, or like I just tried to make.
Oh my
myself
god, I have a story about the do-it-yourself book.
So like I just make stuff up.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
I
that was
cried
like-
once because it wasn't at a book fair.
Okay. That book actually started an argument at Thanksgiving dinner because or it was like Christmas dinner or something. I got it, and there was that one page where it's like Roderick's page, and of course he makes like a maze that's actually unsolvable. And I
Yeah.
was confused, and I showed it to my parents, and they're like, "Can you solve it for me?" And then all the adults huddle up and start arguing at each other. And I was like, but I can't solve it this way. It's like, no, you gotta do this. But there's a wall there. You can't do it. It's like, no, you're supposed to do. And it's just a big argument.
Okay,
about
That's how
children's
your
books.
mom and dad gets divorced.
Let me read some selections.
That was probably the breaking point.
So I said my favorite animal.
I'll ask her
was-
later.
My favorite animal was a cheetah, and the 4 adjectives of why I liked this animal were fast, confusing, which I spelled COMFOSING, spotted, and orange, which I forgot the A on orange, and then I just didn't
Orange.
finish.
Why
the
would it-
rest.
Why is a cheetah confusing? Even if you'd spell confusing right, why the fuck is it confusing?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
fast.
It's
What's
got
a
spots.
cheetah?
It's a cat. It's scary. I don't like it.
My custom.
hell is going on?
You know when you have like the custom comics, like the. So this one is a Zuiwama comic. Says, why
You
do you
cheetah
just
at
have
the
a?
zoo and
sa-
you're like,
I have another comic.
Have you seen the one where it was like, I'll trade you your juice for my something? It was like,
Yeah.
it's full of snot. How is it?
Yeah. Alright, so on the make your own comics thing, there's one person who's very much smaller than the other person who's drawn an orange Sharpie, and it just says ounce. That's it. That's the entire comic.
What
You
ounce?
should take a picture and put it up as for
Yeah, I
visual
will.
brevity.
I also said a
Ounce.
cheeseburger will cost $30 because I didn't understand money at the time.
It's a
Put it up
big
right
hole.
now.
Wow, inflation's really bad.
My predictions
uh,
for the future were awful. Continue, Dino.
If Christian, I can imagine Christian.
Christian!
No,
I can
no.
imagine Christian-
Wish.
I can
wishful,
imagine
do it.
Christian reading your like book, and my favorite Christian clip is one where he goes, he's trying to find his sweetie. He goes, "What the hell, sweetie? What's going on?"
What's
He's
going
like, "Call my phone.
What the
hell?
Do
I
an
work.
impre-
Here's my phone
Wi-
number.
I also
Wishful,
said-
do,
44."
wishful.
Yeah,
Do an impression of Christian going to the
Alright.
Scholastic Book Fair and finding the do-it-yourself Wimpy Kid book.
My dad and mama took me to the Scholastic book fair, and I found this little book, Do It Yourself. And anyway, I filled it out for y'all, so y'all could get to know me a little
And
better.
it's full of Sonichu comics.
So I put a little Sonichu in there. Hope
Oh,
you
wait,
guys
wait.
enjoy it.
They had the comics in the back, like the free comics or whatever. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought those were so,
I got the
so
horses
based.
in the back. Who's our
Horses
Alright,
in
that's
the
your
back.
obligatory Christian, so I can put him in the thumbnail. Go for it.
Yeah.
Go wild.
Also, I said there will be more toys than people, like there aren't already more toys than people. I didn't understand things. I was really stupid.
More
Back in
toys than...
town.
Also, like the predict your future where you had to roll for it, I just circled the things I wanted and then just said like, okay, this is how it'll work now. I'm trying to flip through for the best.
I took a fucking huge sip of my water and I started coughing really bad and I muted myself.
Oh no.
So I'm pretty sure in the audio recording it's just and then it's muted.
I spelled. Alright,
I would have to go for a fucking like sifting adventure at my mom's house to find my copy.
yeah.
But all I remember it having is like just like a bunch of like dicks, and I wrote the word fart a lot.
That's really epic. So I said.
I'm glad to
Yeah,
see your
like,
comedy
I
still
literally
hold up
drew
over
so many
time.
farts.
So I said
Yeah,
for something I
exactly.
did bad, that I never got caught for, I said I traded, but I spelled it TREADEID. I'll spell it out in chat, and I'll put it up on screen real quick. But
Tree added.
basically what I did was I would trade Lego figures, and like trade them with other people. And this one time I traded like this really cool set for a stupid Ninjago bike, and my mom got really upset and made me trade it back. And then I also made some cash, and she made me give. That back too.
Did you guys ever take your
have-
Lego?
I have-
Did you guys ever take your Lego figures and put them in a cup of water and then put it in the freezer so it's like they're encased in
I
ice?
took him in the pool once. On the topic of Ninjago, I used to like, you know, I used to like have make little stories with like all these universes coming together. Like I had Lego Batman,
Mhm.
like
Fan
a fucking
fiction.
Superman. Yeah, like something like that. They always fight a villain. I pretend that the little Ninjagos, since I didn't really care for Ninjago all that much, I pretend they were Sonic and Shadow the Hedgehog. And it was like,
you don't care about Ninjago? Holy fuck.
yeah, dude, Ninjago
Leave.
fucking.
Not
I
very
was-
based.
Leave the
Very
group
based.
chat. So my message is.
when I was a kid, I
Oh,
can't
no.
tell
How you
the
left?
story. Never mind. I can't tell it.
My messages,
What is it?
my
What is it,
messages aren't
British?
sending, but I'm still in call. But I might die. I might die out
It's
soon.
so
I don't
funny.
know.
I
He
can't.
might
I've never
die.
told you, but I can't say it.
You gotta say it, dude. This
You
is.
gotta say it.
No.
Do it for the vine.
Do it for the vine.
Do it for the
Do it for the vine.
When I was a kid, I used to sit on the toilet and play with my action figures when I was pooping. And if I didn't have enough toys, I would listen.
What?
I would pretend. I would pretend that my penis was like a monster, like a flower boss, and I would make
Dude, it's Flowey from
Oh
Undertale.
my god. Oh,
and I make the action figures like fight it.
I have stories kind of like that. Oh my god.
Dude, I
There-
had
there-
to been like
there's
6
the
years old. I was like 5 or 6.
Yeah, so, when I was in 1st grade, I broke my arm, and,
Good
like,
story.
yeah, but I got some surgeries, and the surgeries made it really hard to poop, and so I was, like, really struggling to do it, and my mom was like, you gotta do this, and if you try this, I'll let you play Angry Birds on my phone, and so I would, like, try to do it. I would sit on the toilet, play Angry Birds, and it was a good time, yeah.
Oh, I feel poopy. How the fuck
I
is
remember-
how does arm surgery
I
count? No, Dig Dog, with your story, I was thinking you're gonna say you're gonna make the action figures hold paper and wipe your ass.
No, I
You said you're gonna wipe your
I would
ass
just-
with your action figures.
No,
Yeah.
I would just pretend like that my dick was a giant flower boss. They'd have to fight it.
The giant flower boss from video game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Flowers.
They remind me of Jack and
The
Daxter,
piranha
like the
plant.
flower boss from that. Yeah.
It's the poison ivy fight
I
from
also
Arkham Asylum.
remember when when Ben 10 had first came out, and I had like all the action figures. I had Heat Blast, and I actually dropped him in the toilet. He was covered in poop.
It's a very fecal matter centric episode.
I don't remember the,
It's about a lot of bodily fluids in
When I
general. We're
was-
talking
when I
about
was in
piss, shit, spit, everything.
no, when I was in preschool, I had this figure of the rock guy from fucking Fantastic Four, and it was show and tell day.
Oh, the
And
thing?
yeah, rock thing. And I just brought him
The
in show and
Thing.
tell, and I had no, I'd never watched Fantastic Four, and I was like, this is rock guy. I just brought him in, and I was like, well.
That's the
Oh,
thing,
I
bro.
also threw
There's-
like this plastic laptop at this kid in preschool.
I dropped a fire
There were
truck in the
two-
toilet in kinder care one time because I brought it into the
Kinder
bathroom
care.
to play with it, and I was playing with it. I dropped it in the toilet. I just left it there because I didn't know what to do, because like I didn't know how to tell an adult that I dropped our toy fire truck in the toilet, so I just left it there and waited for someone to pick it up.
One of my
Waited for
early,
someone else to stumble upon
earliest
it.
memories is me in preschool eating grits and watching this guy play Roller Coaster Tycoon on the computer. That's
Oh
it.
wow. That's a far back one. When I was growing up, there were 2 kinds of kids. There were the kids that had like the foam Hulk hands, and there were kids that had the foam. There were kids that had like the thing hands, like the foam ones. And anybody that had the thing hands were instantly like lesser than the Hulk people.
What the
It was
thing is
so
happening?
cool.
There's a gang war.
And,
This is literally
on.
fucking
And the-
racism.
and the
Is that-
thing ones were so fucking stupid. They were literally.
It's epic. I love the Fantastic Four.
I had a
Fantastic
Fantastic
Four,
Four
man.
comic.
Yeah,
and
but
I-
who likes the thing? The thing Hulk is way better.
Yeah, the thing actually does kind of suck balls. He's
Yeah.
just worse Hulk.
Hulk is way better.
It's
Hulk
like
is
fucking Dollar
based.
Store Hulk. Hulk is based.
He's bargain
is
brand.
big.
Hulk.
Stop fighting,
Yeah,
thing
Hulk
kid.
gets.
Stop
Yeah,
fighting!
Hulk gets to
The
fucking
Hulk- the
smash
Hulk is
Percy. He gets to smash Percy. I
He
don't
gets to
see
fart
the
in
thing
Walmart,
fucking
dude.
smash it.
Hulk gets smashed.
He gets to fuck
Yeah.
Walmart.
Yeah, okay, thing.
Why are you
Talk to me when you
farting?
talk to
Why
me
are
when
you
smash
farting,
Percy.
Hulk Kid?
Stop fighting,
farting.
Hulk kid.
What is the thing that's
Stop farting. Hey,
nothing?
big guy. Why are you
Have
farting in
sex.
Walmart, big guy?
What if you woke up and you were that thing? What would you do?
I
Fucking
fucking
kill myself.
I'd
I'd
chip off
cry.
every single stupid stone thing and just be naked for my entire life. I'd
Naked
just be a
thing.
big fleshy monster.
Flesh
Well, I
thing.
remember in the movie he finds a beautiful goddess that's played by what's her name?
That's
Carrie.
alright.
He finds a beautiful.
Glistening.
No. He
That's
finds a
alright.
beautiful goddess that's played by Kerry Washington, the beautiful ebony goddess. And the only reason that she loves him is because she's blind and she can't see. But she's beautiful.
Bruh. That is
Like
how it,
chocolate.
that is how it
No,
happens.
No,
in
wasn't there
comics.
wasn't
Fucking
there she
covered in
thing?
stones.
There was she thing in the comics. I
Yeah, there's
remember.
she thing.
Yeah, she
Is
went
there?
crazy
That's
though.
fucking stupid.
Dude,
Oh wait, did I tell the
that
story?
rock
Did I
pussy
tell the
thing.
story about my first boner?
No.
No, but
I
good
think I
to tell.
did. I think I did. I remember it vividly. So this I must have been like probably 7.
Uh-huh.
And I remember like late at night on Jetix, If you guys remember that.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
the
used to play-
cartoons.
Yeah, they used to play like the Marvel superhero shows. Well, they also used to play. Do
Yo,
you guys remember
Superhero Squad? Love that show.
Well, no, that was on Cartoon Network. But do you guys remember Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go?
Yeah,
No.
that sounds familiar.
What?
They used to
Oh.
play that on Jetix, and that was my shit. But anyway, they used to play the old '90s Marvel cartoons. And I remember I saw She-Hulk, and I got a boner.
I gotta have.
I don't
the
know
show.
why. I literally was like pressing my boner up against the couch. I didn't know what to do.
I
oh
I didn't even know how to act.
You pressed it up against She-Hulk on the screen. You're like, what do I do? What did I do?
I don't remember my first like erection, but I remember like first getting like a weird sort of that feeling. It was like I was so super young at the time. I was watching like I don't know, it was like Disney Channel. There was like this
Oh,
weird
no.
episode where like it was like of that old ass Buzz Lightyear cartoon show that was like set in universe. And there was an episode where they got like turned into goo or something, and for some reason that made me feel. I got it for the fact where they got turned into the goo. I don't even like slime. Get that shit out of here.
Oh
my
my God.
grandma had bought me a VHS of that when I was a kid. I used to watch it over and over and over again because I love Buzz Lightyear so much.
That's so
Buzz
awesome.
Buzz
Lightyear.
Lightyear was voiced by
Buzz Lightyear.
and that.
Buzz Lightyear.
I have a photo.
The world's great.
I have a photo. It's on my nightstand right now. It's me dressed up as Buzz Lightyear. My grandma's holding me. It's a really
Send
old
the
photo.
picture
That's
to
really
Sriracha.
awesome. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you send me
Let's
the
leak
picture,
all our
I'll-
personal family photos and put them on the
I'll
podcast.
Yeah.
slip it in there.
Everybody, give your like
I mean, I'm
most
putting
treasured family.
my
Everyone give up your
do-it-myself
social security
diary of a
number.
Wimpy Kid book in here, so I think that basically equates to a
Everybody,
family
share a picture of your great grandpa.
Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go.
Oh,
I
no.
did my
This
This
is
will
Christian
be a
every
thing
day.
for the
pretty
rest of the
much equals
episode,
out
isn't
to
it?
social security number.
Top 10 social security numbers. Number
Okay,
5.
Sriracha. Sriracha, we get it, bro. You like Hero 108, okay? We get it.
Yo,
Not
Hero
this
108 was awesome. I love
Dude,
that
I like
show.
the dude with the one nipple. The dude with the one nipple is cool.
I knew
Wait,
a
was
guy
he
with
the guy
one
who like
nipple.
shot the stuff and ate the stuff too?
No, the guy that had the long bow staff and he had the weird hat and his one nipple was always showing.
Yeah. He shot the little darts and then he also ate the little darts and planted them. And they
He was the
grew
main
into
character,
flowers.
and he had one
Yeah, he was
nipple.
rad. I related to that stupid electric fire guy because he hated
Because you're on
bananas
fire?
and I also hate them. Yeah, and also he was fat.
Cute.
That's how I
related to him
related.
because he hates
The
gay
beetle
people.
looking dude?
He hated gay people.
Oh no.
What? I hate gay people. No, I don't. I don't Instagram.
I'm
I'm
cutting
not-
that bit out.
I'm not homophobic.
not
I
racist.
just-
Okay,
I'm
okay.
not
Here's,
racist.
here's one thing I fucking hate about Instagram. Like, if you say anything that supports gay people on Instagram on as like a meme page, fucking these incels, not incels. Yeah, incels. They'll, in the comments, they'll be like, "Oh, gay people, fuck gay people, fuck gay." It's like, who cares?
like-
Though the one thing I did the one thing I did like is when there was the person who was like who commented. It was obviously like some girl's TikTok video or something that was posted on me page, and so the guy posted like, "All right, everybody, repeat with me now. Women aren't," and then you're supposed to reply with "funny" because that's haha joke, and then
Yeah, I know
someone
what you're talking
commented,
about.
"Aren't interested in you," and it was the most freaking libtard trolled moment of I've ever seen.
Bruh.
It was so base.
He played the trolled song. He said, "You've been trolled.
Trolled,
You've been trolled.
you have
probably been told.
Dude, I used to fuck with people on Xbox Live. When they get mad at me, I
Like
send them
Minnesota.
voice
You were like
message.
Minnesota Burns.
yeah, I'm fucking Minnesota. I
should start-
fucking fuck. Like 10-year-old me would mess with people, then when they get angry, I send them messages of the troll.
We should start an Xbox Live prank channel.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. To be
Yeah.
trolling.
You would go 1-800. The chicken is burning.
Literally, we would just
Said,
like.
"Ma'am, I have to go. I have to go. My chicken is burning."
Oh, I thought you were being serious. Like you had to.
No. No, that's
You
what
were
Minnesota
trolled.
Burns said. Remember, he was yelling. Yeah, you were trolled. He was yelling at the mom, and he said, "Ma'am, I have to go. My chicken is burning."
Man.
Ma'am.
We should do epic rage compilations on Xbox where you like bully little
Dude.
kids into crying over the mic.
You guys know Mark? You know Merc Music?
Oh yeah, that guy.
Dude,
I used to love that guy.
Love his shit.
I used to
His
watch Xbox.
Minecraft. It was so good.
I used to watch Xbox Addictions a lot, and then he got like.
They're so
taken-
fake.
He got taken off the web.
Xbox
What's Xbox
Addictions videos.
Addictions?
It's like a Minecraft trolling channel. While trolling, you could tell his shit was.
Oh.
I
It
could
was-
tell. It
I
was fake.
remember.
It was
I
funny
remember
though.
when Minnesota Burns got kicked off of Xbox Live. They had to play on PlayStation 3. Everybody hated it. Even though I love PlayStation 3, like nobody liked to play that game, like that shit online. Like it sucked.
Everybody
it was more
knows
of a single
like
player experience.
back on the time, if you wanted to play online, you get an Xbox 360.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess,
that was
but I
the
mean,
friend console.
I'll tell you right now, like playing Little Big Planet and playing Uncharted online was so fucking fun, dude.
Yeah.
Little
Yeah.
Big Planet's the best.
Part of me kind of wishes I got
It's
a
so good.
PlayStation.
Do you know the
Yeah,
reason
like,
I
honestly-
actually ended up getting a PlayStation, Xbox 360 instead of a PlayStation? It was
Yeah,
because
probably.
like my friend, like my close childhood friends, always had one. Where I'd go there to play it, but like the month I bought mine, their mom like sold their fucking Xbox.
Yeah,
So
that's
it was
why
like, I
I got.
couldn't
That's
even
why I
play
got
it
an
with-
Xbox 360. Is
Yeah, that's why I got one too.
I wanted to play game. I wanted to play Minecraft with people.
Yeah,
I wanted to
Yeah.
play
yeah.
video
That's
games.
basically all I did is I played Halo Reach, played Call of Duty, and then Minecraft with everybody on
Okay,
Xbox.
that's
but
one of
when it came to single player games, I played PS3 constantly.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite memories though. Is going down to my friend's basement with a box of Wheat Thins, and then he'd boot up the
Oh,
Minecraft, and then the music would swell and like play, and we'd play on the tutorial world, and we had these cool Roman skins that he bought, and like we'd just play like the whole night, and it was super awesome.
Man.
The worst part was that you couldn't do split screen unless you had HD. So if you were using AV cables, which we had to do at the time because we like had like it was like a CRT, but it was a flat screen one, and it only used
CRT.
AV.
I'm calling
Yeah.
Fred.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
Get Fred
please
on the
don't.
horn. Call him up.
Fred
Yeah,
alert.
He
So me and
joins the call.
Julian, like-
He joins the call. I heard you had a CRT.
I heard he said something bad about a
It's like Chris Chan.
CRT TV. I'm gonna kill you now.
All right, so continue what you were saying, Ding Dong, about CRTs not having
yeah.
it.
Yeah. You can't do split screen with a CRT. You had to have HDMI to do split screen in Minecraft specifically, and it was bullshit.
I've
So
always
we
had
couldn't
a,
really play split screen.
I'd never had
Yeah.
a CRT TV. I think it was like maybe if I was like born a few years earlier, there would have been one in my house, but I wouldn't.
Yeah, no, we have one in our den, and like we never use it because there's a huge screen above it, like a projector with projector screen and stuff like that. But like,
You have a projector in your house?
yeah,
It's
I
pretty
kind of
cool.
miss
So
CRT TVs. I like the way they turned
Me
on just
too.
boozing.
Though,
yeah. I used to play
Yeah,
my
but
If
Wii
you
on
play
them all
like
the time,
older
though.
games, they look great. If
Yeah.
you play
Yeah,
older
they
games
do.
on it,
I
they
used to
look
play
great.
I used to play like Skyward Sword, Twilight Princess. Every morning I would wake up at 6 a.m. and play Twilight Princess or Skyward Sword or Lego Star Wars on the CRT TV in the den.
I miss watching like on old TVs, like you'd be able to touch the screen and the screen would
Yeah.
be like kind of fuzzy,
Mhm.
and I just I take the batteries out of the remote and suck on the battery.
Oh my God.
Have you ever put
Sucking
a
on the
9-volt
batteries,
battery?
rubbing
Have
all
you
over
put a-
the screen. It was
Have you
great.
ever put
You
like
sound
a
like
9-volt
salad
bat-
fingers. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
I sucked on
Rusty
the batteries.
spoons.
Rusty
Rusty
battery, rusty TV.
Rusty TV.
Long finger.
That's the TV where I accidentally froze porn on it. Cause I was looking at
Amazing.
I was looking at naked women on my Wii, and then my
That's
TV
amazing.
and then my Wii froze,
could-
and I freaked the hell out because it started making this really loud noise. And so
Did you unplug it?
yeah, I unplugged the Wii, and then like the TV just turned off. So
The
it
best
all
part,
worked out
though,
in the
is
end.
that the Wii browser is so slow, so it must have taken you 30 minutes to get that image up.
Yeah, it wasn't even that good of an image either.
Dedication.
It was worth the wait.
I know how to
Wait.
crash. I know how to crash my Wii with Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga. I've done it
Yo.
before. I sent it to Big Chungles, but they didn't even respond. Even
Son of a
though
glitch, dude.
even
well
though one
done.
of the admins asked to see it.
When I first like saw porn, I was like mad at my mom. I was like, I'm mad at you, mom. I'm gonna search up porn. Then I searched it up on I searched it up on my iPad Mini, and then I clicked Google Images, and I freaked out and closed out my tabs immediately because I got scared.
I
just looked up
I got
my-
a good porn story.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah,
I
go
remember
for it.
watching porn on my DSi. That was.
Yeah, I used to
I
just look up
discovered it on
porn.
my 3DS.
Yeah,
I looked up porn on my
Nice.
3DS like every other god-given American.
Yeah. So
I had it on the
basically, one
Vita.
time-
See, I had porn on the Vita, which is the greatest device for porn ever.
that's what I
Because on
heard.
the Vita, you can't actually view the videos. You could only download them. So I had an entire
Really?
diary of just fucking
Wow.
porn downloaded on my Vita.
That's
Damn.
based.
Ding Dong's
Okay,
official
so
review for the
Literally,
Vita.
one
Great
time-
for
freshman
porn.
year of high school was amazing because of it. I just
Damn, Daniel.
Alright, go ahead,
yeah,
Sriracha.
one time, I was at a sleepover with my friend, a bunch of my friends, and that's also the sleepover where I discovered SMG4, and I pissed myself because I was laughing so hard. But
Yo,
basically I
love
was
those
trying
guys.
to beat a Geometry Dash level, but I was making everyone upset or something like that. I don't know, but I got exiled to my friend's room while everyone else was in the basement having fun, and so I was really upset. I still had my friend's Kindle that I was playing Geometry Dash on, so I was like, I'm gonna download some porn games. I downloaded a bunch of them on his Kindle. They didn't work. But then he couldn't get them off. He didn't know how to delete them. And he's like, my mom's gonna see this, man. What the hell? And I felt kind of bad, but like, what else was I supposed to do? Yeah.
What am I supposed to do? Not download porn?
Yeah, exactly. You exiled me to his room.
Okay,
Everybody has stolen one of their friend's device and downloaded porn.
Yeah.
Like, I've done that with one of my friends before, too.
No, I actually haven't. I don't know what the fuck you guys are on.
Well,
Yeah, I haven't done it either.
You guys are sociopaths.
Well, because you guys don't have friends. Well.
You guys have
I
never
don't.
even looked up like big black cock on someone's phone,
Okay,
and then dropped it in
this
band
is-
class, and everyone saw it and blamed them for it, and then you feel really bad. That's never.
You know what? That actually reminds me of something that I noticed. Ever since this quarantine thing, the first thing I see people talking about online is how evil porn is, and like porn is like a horrible addiction. Like porn is so evil, it's disgusting, and
Yeah.
it's like, well, first off, no shit, porn is like any other drug. If you do it in moderation, it's completely fine and healthy. But if you constantly do it every single day, it's not healthy for you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
People
just
are
like
fucking
everything.
stupid.
People
I
Yeah,
are
think-
literally everything.
people
People
are
are
I've
acting
seen
like
those
it's
posts.
some big
People are like-
conspiracy. It's like,
People
no.
are like, I want traditional values back now.
Well,
for
I
some
think it's
reason.
also
Yeah.
I think to an extent it's also like the trafficking that's been like.
Yeah,
exposed in the
that's what I was
community.
gonna say.
That's
People
the-
were
that's
we're
the
still
part.
complaining about
That's a
Pornhub
huge-
itself, and it's just
Yeah,
being
don't go to porn.
really seedy.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah,
X
use
videos
Reddit.
is the way to go.
Use
X videos are
Reddit.
amazing.
X
Use-
videos, my friend.
I mean, yeah, Reddit.
X videos is so good.
This is just the porn
We
episode.
can't give them free
Dude, trust me,
promotion.
bro. X videos is the
How
way to
many
go.
how many episodes have we talked about sexual awakenings?
Everyone.
Every,
I
I was gonna ask,
so.
is this is my first episode. Is this just how all of them go? We just talk about porn the entire time?
But also,
Yeah,
like,
we
I don't
should probably
understand that
switch-
people are
we
like,
should probably
porn is
switch.
evil. It's like, oh, should we? Why?
No, no,
I don't,
no,
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 I'm
it's
fine.
funny.
We've been doing this like.
Okay.
This
I'll
is
be
what our
I'll be
viewers
right-
are come
No
to expect of us.
censorship.
I'll be right back. I need to go take a pee pee.
Okay, have fun.
We tickle.
This will be like the little intermission.
A little tinkle.
Also, there's plenty of people that just can't get pussy. So what? They're not allowed to watch porn?
Yeah, like.
Not fair.
Yeah,
Fair.
jerk it to Japanese drawings like the rest of us.
What's everybody's favorite porn star?
I don't really have one. I just
SRA.
look at what.
That's
alright.
Ding Dong
SRA's
Fan
up there.
53.
Ding dong.
Thank you.
I just look at what's on there and then I'm like, oh, that looks neat. You know.
Oh, that looks like a neat little video. No, I have, like, a
looks really
list.
neat.
You have a list.
I have like a.
You should
Yeah.
share that list with me.
His hit
Sell
sometime.
the
list.
The list, Schindler's
Maybe.
list. Schindler's list. Ding dong's list.
Yeah, if I said there's those. I have certain needs. I'm bigger than MILFs, guys. I'm sorry.
I have
I
to,
failed you all.
Have you guys seen
Forgive
that's a
me.
video
Big Mommy
recommended
Milky
to you on
Tea.
YouTube where it's like 12-year-old Ben Shapiro playing Schindler's List on a.
I have. I love that video. So sad.
How did we?
You're
How
just
did
a
we
little
all of a
boy.
sudden? Oh, it was the Schindler's
Wait, what
List
did Ben Shapiro do?
He
Fucking-
played. It's like an old video of him when he was like 12 or something, and it's him playing the theme from Schindler's List on a violin. And that's the whole video. It's like
How did we
we
get-
have young Mr. Shapiro.
All I heard was playing Schindler's List, so I thought it was like an old Schindler's List video game. He's like playing it on an Xbox.
Yeah,
and people recording
exactly.
him.
How did we get from like India Summer getting her pussy destroyed by a giant black cock to like in Schindler's List and the Holocaust and like Jews dying and Ben Shapiro playing his violin? How did we get
Literally
there?
2 seconds. Like there was.
Because
Lil
he said
Sambo, he
fuck
like
joined.
that.
You're talking about your big list of big beautiful goddesses, and then you
Yeah.
were like we're gonna call it Schindler's List.
And then we just started
Awesome.
talking about Ben Shapiro. It was great.
I'm tripping the fuck out. Okay, just keep talking.
Okay, what
No.
if women talked about like their body parts the way that like virgins on 4chan too? And it's like, yeah. Anyway, so like, there's been a weird pain in my big mommy milkies. I don't know. It's just I might see a doctor.
When has 4chan people been like, my big fat furry
No,
cock?
no, those are like Instagram people.
The thing that terrifies
No,
me
not
the most
Instagram.
about
I meant to
4chan
say Twitter.
Twitter.
yeah.
It's like, yeah.
I
Also,
think-
I've been also feeling a pain in my like spunky tomboy pussy.
I
a
I
little.
can't
I don't
fucking
know.
stand Twitter
Yeah.
people. They're the fucking worst.
What's
They
everyone's
are, they're
opinion on
horrible, they're
4chan?
horrible beings.
Like, has anyone
Um,
had any good experiences on? Or,
What I like about 4chan, is it's like yin and yang with Reddit. So like Reddit is a place where stupid idiots go to pretend like they're smart, and then 4chan is a place where like smart like pseudoscientists go to act like dumb idiots. That's why I think it's really funny.
Yeah, I remember one
That's
time I was just
exactly the whole
browsing
point.
because I was bored. I was browsing and there was just like a basically a role play where people were pretending to be bugs and just doing bug green text. I'll send it, but like it was really
Okay.
funny. I really liked it. Base.
The part that scares me the most about 4chan is that it's a bunch of like guys going on there complaining that they'll never find a woman and can't have sex. But then it scares me because you know for a fact that like there's like a small percentage of those people that are women. Like there's actual girls that go on 4chan. And it's
No
like,
way.
Yeah.
No way,
There
a
are,
woman
absolutely.
4chaner?
Fembots.
It's gotta be.
Tits or
It's
get the
real.
fuck out. That's how this podcast is too. You better put your tits in the
You
comments
better
below.
put your tits on the camera.
If you're a woman watching this, get your tits out right now.
We have a
Please.
3%.
don't do that.
Unless you're
Don't do
underage,
that.
then don't.
3% of our
Do
viewer
not.
base is women. I think. Let me check it right now.
If you are over
Check
the
in
age
the
of
fucking
18,
analytics.
Yeah.
I know at least 2 women who watch the podcast. So
My mom and my other mom.
Mom too.
my mom and
Powerful.
my aunt.
Okay, so yeah, my internet is just cut
Mama.
out, but the call is still working perfectly. I don't know why or how that is.
Huh.
It's magic.
Mama.
Mama.
But yeah, if it's working fine right now, I'm not gonna mess with it.
Yeah.
I like to make Julian do that whenever I get like bored. I make him do like little like calls like he's like a little doll, and I'm like, and he goes, "Mama, mama," and he like, walks around.
He
And
should
you,
build
and you
doll.
force and you force him to the baby.
Yeah, mama, mama.
Mom.
It's like from
It's 45
no, it's like from Toy
minutes.
Story. Remember when like the toys are coming in
Yeah.
section
Oh,
and
yeah.
on the ground? The one gets next to mama.
That shit freaked me the hell out.
It's terrifying.
shit myself in the theater.
I literally shit and pissed. Yeah, those things were really
You guys
terrible.
weren't even-
Sweat
no,
droplets started pouring
you
down
guys
my
weren't even
thigh.
born.
None of us were born yet when that came out. Except for
I
Dom.
wasn't even born yet.
Yeah,
None
he
of us
wasn't even.
Oh
existed.
really? How do you know I'm not
No.
35?
Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
What?
Actually,
no.
I remember when they were replaying Toy Story 1 and 2 in theaters, but it was in 3D before Toy Story 3 came out.
Uh-huh.
And
That's
my
really
mom picked
awesome.
me. My mom picked me up from middle school like early, and I got to leave early. And her and I went to go see it. We were the only 2 people in the movie theater.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
I
It's
thought we
great.
were gonna be
I
the
didn't
only
see Toy
people in the
Story.
theater for Cats, so we could just be as loud as we wanted. But then this stupid family decided to show up like right before the movie started.
You went.
I-
to go
I
see-
was
you,
the-
you saw Cats in theaters.
Yeah, I saw Cats in theaters.
Why?
I didn't have to pay for it. That's why. My friends invited me, and so I was like, okay.
I wanted to do this
And you went,
thing where I
"Mama."
like watched every single shitty like video game movie that came out. We started with the Assassin's Creed movie. All my friends were there. We were the only people who showed up except for this one guy. And I got so frustrated I just laid down and slept through the movie. I was so pissed. It was such a fucking awful movie. God. I hate it. I hate it.
As bad as Sherlock
Tomahawk
Gnomes.
chop is my death blow.
I used to know that song by
Sherlock
heart. I
Gnomes
thought it
is
was
the
so
best
cool.
fucking. How many fools can I kill
Kill
today?
I was like- I was nostalgia critic furious. I was like, what the fuck?
You were so furious you cut out.
That was perfect.
It's like, ah!
Here, guys, ready? Fading to the left hand of a sleeping man. How'd he fall asleep there? Help up the sleepy hooded man. That's what
stupid.
beds are for.
that.
What's 9 plus
10? 21?
Lord.
You stupid.
LeBron James. LeBron James.
LeBron's
James.
LeBron's age.
LeBron James.
What's your
Okay,
guys'
what's your favorite Tobuscus literal trailer?
I never
I
watched
I
them.
never watched it.
The only one I saw was the Assassin's Creed one.
What's your
like-
favorite?
yeah,
what's
that's
your
what I was
favorite?
just
What's your
singing.
favorite? What's your favorite Tim Tim song?
There's the one where he like mined the diamond. That one's pretty nostalgic for me because it would always
Nah.
come up on my It would always, it's not a very good song, but like it would always come up on my Apple Music radio, and so I was like, wow.
The best one has
What
to
about
be
the
Mini Minotaur.
Many minutes.
Yes.
Yeah.
What about the
Mini
sugar?
Minotaur
What about the
Saito
sugar
songs?
cane? The sugar cane song.
No, I've never seen it.
Nah.
Have you guys?
You
seen
guys don't-
Have you guys seen 2 nuggets in a biscuit though?
Yes.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I don't think I have.
It's not very base.
Have you guys seen nuggets roasting over an open fire?
That's
The Christmas version he made.
see, it's so funny because he capitalized on the joke.
It's so,
It did, yeah.
it's so funny. His career got ruined because of false accusations.
Yeah, and then he said cute, and he went cute, win, fail.
Go, go, go!
He did. And then he had Steven, and he said, Steven, the final girl, Steven. That's what they did.
Oh no. Do you remember when Tobuscus was on Cartoon Network? Like,
Yo, he
I
was. That was the
do.
only reason I watched that shitty annoying orange show. Was just for Tobuscus.
Oh my god.
Remember
I
when
was
fucking
so
Tobuscus was in like what's that criminal show? He was a gamer.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
you
that
see,
didn't
oh,
age
he
well.
was in CSI.
Yeah,
CSI.
CSI show I think. Or it was
CSI. He was the gamer.
And remember, she goes, they leveled up, and they beat the shit out of her.
Keep saying go, go, go!
No, she's like, I think it's like, what happened? She's like, they leveled up.
They leveled up. And remember Ice-T? Remember Ice-T is like, damn campers, I want to kill all of them. And then he's camping at the end of it. He's literally hiding at the end from the bad guy. He's camping in real life.
Yo.
Oh my god.
Do you think we could get Ice-T on the podcast?
No.
You think we'll get
yeah, I want-
Tobuscus on the podcast?
We get 50 cents.
Actually, I think Ice-T's wife was my first crush ever.
Really?
I
Really?
think Ice-T
He's,
was
he's,
my...
gonna,
Coco.
he's gonna
Wait,
come. He's gonna
yeah,
come to your house and
Coco.
Uh,
beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, how do
He
you...
will, I'm
Explain yourself, Ding Dong. How does this work out?
What do you mean?
Like,
Who is Ice-T's
like why...
wife?
why
Wait, are you
what
are you
was-
Coco?
saying you do Brian?
This
not
has been
brown, she's
confirmed
white.
since episode
No.
like 1 or 2 or whatever. Do you even
Yeah,
listen,
we've
bro?
always known he likes chocolate.
Yeah.
He was white, but I do like chocolate.
It's tasty.
I
love
like the
chocolate
chalky
bar.
milk. Chalky milk, chalky women.
Fuck off. Never say that again. God damn. Fucking chalky milk poopy diaper.
Roll the final clip, Steve. Roll the final clip.
Roll the final clip.
Did
The final girl,
many,
Steve.
many
That was
tartars.
funny. That was really funny, though. What if he did that?
Guys, okay, guys, okay, okay.
He's in court. Listen,
Who-
he's in
who-
court.
who
He's
would
like, I
win
didn't
in a
do it.
fight?
It was Steven.
Who would win in a fight, Gay Buscus or Tobuscus?
It's gay
Gay
Buscus.
Buscus. Gay
It's Gay
Buscus.
Buscus, not Gay Buscus.
Okay, gay Buscus.
Gay Buscus.
Gay
Do
Buscus.
you
We
like
gotta
cock,
go-
cock, 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 cock?
We gotta go to Canada to get phone service.
We gotta go get to Kansas. We should go to
We
Canada
gotta
and
go
visit
to
Ronan
Rickerville.
right now. Everyone get in the car.
do you remember when Tobuscus did a video with iJustine?
Oh, I
Did he
love.
really?
Do you remember when,
No.
remember when iJustine cried when Steve Jobs died?
What?
That's amazing.
I don't know who
I
iJustine is.
Who the
She used
fuck
to
is
review
Steve
all the
Jobs?
iPhones. It was like way back in
her
like
name's-
2009.
That's why her name's iJustine.
She was one of the old YouTubers back in like 2009 that used to like review Apple products.
Wow.
Damn, Daniel.
Damn, kid really
Ah,
stuck
God.
to the craft.
Damn, Daniel.
It's gonna make
I
you
used
spit.
to love Tobuscus. I love Tobuscus so much. I
Me
used to watch
too.
all of his Let's
He
Plays.
was never
I
really
loved
my
his Happy
thing.
Wheel
I'm
stuff.
trying to remember like what.
His Happy Wheel stuff.
I used to
his-
watch
his
PewDiePie for
Minecraft.
his Happy Wheels, but not much.
His
else.
Fort Buscus.
I never got into PewDiePie ever. I never liked him.
I mean,
I
yeah, I never
never-
really liked it. There was just specific videos like his. Okay, there's like
Yeah.
5 videos I remember. There's his Happy Wheel series, and then there was like a couple Shrek videos, and then a couple Sonic videos that I really liked. And that's
I
all.
was always really on and off with him. Like I tried to get into him just because he was so
Yeah.
popular, but I was
Mhm.
like, I don't see it. Like even like today, I was like, huh, I wonder why this like PewDiePie's been blowing up again recently. So it's like, oh, all he does is read Reddit. Fucking loser.
He looks at
funny memes.
Yeah, we He looks should at do funny that.
memes, guys.
Where's the
He does
SBC?
He
shared a
Reddit?
Grande- He shared a Grande meme, guys. It's really funny.
He plays Minecraft now too. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh
He
my
says like
God.
water
you
sheep
guys,
or
you guys,
some dumb
you guys
shit.
bully fucking PewDiePie in the play.
We're getting. I'm sure he's weeping right now. He's like, oh
Yeah,
my
I'm sure he's
heroes,
crying.
Ding Dong
Oh
Fan
my
53
goodness.
insulted me.
But my hero, Wishful Ranger 22.
My hero is Damien.
You know what? If fuck you, people. Fuck you.
My hero.
I know you look up to me, and you know what? I hate you. I
The one-
fucking hate
Okay, the one YouTuber that I never got into was Jacksepticeye. That's the one that everyone like really liked,
Oh,
and I
I
just never.
never
The,
even
the,
touched
only-
it.
the only
Fuck
time
him.
I ever watched Jacksepticeye was to watch his Undertale playthrough.
Yeah, I heard that was good. Like, I never watched it.
Story of
I remember-
Undertale.
Oh,
I remember when Five Nights at Freddy's first came out, watching the Markiplier playthrough. I remember that.
The scariest game in ages.
remember when
The
Yeah.
scare.
remember when
I
Ronan
rewatched
said
that sometimes. It's good.
Remember when Ronan told us like, I don't know if he told all of us, but he just said that he watched like every single Markiplier video, or not every single Five Nights at Freddy's Markiplier video in one day because he was bored. And he was like, yeah, I just figured I'd do it.
Me and Julian do that. Me and Julian sit down for an hour and watch Markiplier play Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, I'll sometimes put on Ultimate Custom Night as a background noise because it's fun to watch, just like listen and watch him.
I like how people literally don't know like a single fucking thing about that like RPG FNAF spin-off is just because Markiplier didn't
Right.
play it. Literally the only reason.
I really like that.
Every
was
time
really
I have a
interested
question
in it,
and-
then like it got taken.
I
off
heard
the
it
web.
blew.
Pat, have you ever
Really?
played it? Have you ever played it?
No.
I've never
Have you
played
ever-
Five
have you
Nights at
even heard-
Freddy.
The only reason I know about it is because this kid at my school, he downloaded it on the school computer for some reason. It's really fucking.
I
That's how-
actually
Yeah,
really love
That's
that
actually how I
series.
found out about Undertale. This kid at my school pirated it on the school computer.
Yeah, I was really.
Pat,
into
who was
Five
your
Nights at
favorite
Freddy's.
animatronic?
Foxy,
Oh, I
'cause
never
he was
played
based.
it. I played
Wow.
You don't
the
have
demo for the
Wow.
second one, and it scared me too much.
Wow.
So
Wow.
But you don't have a
What a-
favorite
You
animatronic.
would really
Baby.
do that. You
Mine-
would
mine
really
is-
do that.
Mine is Bonnie.
The joke explained it was
Really?
an Onision bit.
Yep.
We've
Yup.
never
This is-
talked
this
about
is like-
Onision on this podcast.
What is there to say about Onision? He's a
He's a
sack of
fucking-
shit.
Yeah, he's just a shitbag. That's. But we.
He's
He's
a
a
shitbag.
shitty,
Have you guys
awful
seen-
person.
Have you guys seen the videos of him and Chris Hansen, where Chris Hansen's showing up to his house?
Yeah.
And he like won't let him in.
By the way, and
Calls
also,
the police on Chris Hansen.
it's funny. Have you guys ever watched
won't
any
let
of
me
How to
in.
Catch a Predator? Have you guys ever watched any of How to Catch a Predator with Chris Hansen?
No,
Yes,
I want to watch
a
it with
lot
you at
of
some
it.
point
It's-
because
a
it's
lot of
It's
it.
so,
Watched a lot of
dude,
it.
it's so fucking funny. It's literally
It's
the
so good.
funniest show in the entire
Yeah,
world.
we gotta
It's
so
so
watch
funny.
It together at some
Have you
point.
seen the fucking clip
Totally.
where the predator brings pizza and Christian walks in and the predator's like, "You want
Chris
some pizza?"
Christian.
Want some pizza? Wait.
Chris
No,
Chan
it's-
is Chris.
What are you
Yeah,
doing
actually,
here today?
yeah.
Answer me! Answer me, you slanderous troll!
It's great because
Dang
all
dirty
these, like,
troll!
it's
No,
great
I
because
was
you-
saying,
Oh.
Chris Hansen walks in, the predator's like, "You want a slice of pizza?"
Yeah, he always. So I'll break down the show for you. It's really funny because you always have these guys are literally disgusting freaks, so you can't feel any sympathy for them. They're horrible people.
Yeah.
But it's
They're
so funny
Redditors.
because they always get caught. Yeah, basically they always get caught.
and they're like, "I'm just here to hang out. I'm just here to hang
No,
out."
yeah, they always make up a lie like they're supposed to believe it. And the best part is Chris Hansen like sits in the sidelines and he waits for them
He's
to
like,
do something.
"Why would you do that?"
He waits for
Christian
them to
comes
say
up like, we
something.
have the chat log!
No, he waits for them.
Be
He
quiet.
waits for them to. He waits for them to say something that's like quirky or quippy, so he can wait to come in. Like they'll be like, "Oh, can I have a hug?" And he comes in like, "What? No hug for me?" Like he always waits. It's so funny. And he goes, "Now,
Comedic
what were
timing.
you doing?"
Then now, what are you
What were
doing
you
here
doing?
at a
What are you
15-year-old
doing
house?
here?
Oh,
What are you doing
I
here?
just wanted cookies. I just wanted cookies. Have a seat. Have a
I
seat.
just
right
wanted
over
cheap
there.
sex!
Have a seat right
He's
over
like,
there.
Okay,
Are you aware of what you're doing tonight?
I don't.
No.
I don't know.
So
why
So was
it
there ever
reminded
just
me
a
of it.
predator who owned it? Who was like, yeah, I know what
No,
I'm here for. It's
never.
underage
No.
sex.
Never. Never.
Ding, have you seen the clip where it's like he walks into the house and the predator immediately strips down naked?
Yes, I love that
And
one.
Chris-
He goes,
and
what
Chris
are you
Hansen-
doing? Put your clothes on. He gets caught twice, that same predator. He gets caught twice. It's
Yeah.
so funny.
Have you seen the
Like, he
one
didn't
where,
learn his
where was
lesson.
the predator that Chris Hansen knew? He knew the guy. He like talked to him on the bus.
Yeah.
Before. That's so fucked up.
Yeah.
That really
I
puts
know.
into perspective that like anybody you could meet that could be like a sick pedophile. It's
Yeah.
really
I will
fucked
tell
up.
you that the number one best part of the show by far. They have actors. They have these two actors
Yeah.
that read the chat logs, and it's so fucking funny. Like they literally hired the two funniest people in the entire world to do it. My
Do
favorite
you
one
want me
is there's
to fuck you?
yeah.
Stuff
My
like
favorite
that.
is there's one. This guy goes, I want you to use me as your toilet and use me as your toilet. It was so sad. There's this one where he goes, I want to buy ice cream and rub it all over your nude body.
Oh,
and she goes, Ben and Jerry's chunky monkey. He goes, yeah, you can eat it off me. It's
Can I eat it
so
off
funny.
Yeah, it's
Ben
so
and Jerry's Chunky Monkey.
It's fun.
Here, play that clip really quick. Sorry.
Okay, if I can
Can I-
find it,
can I
yeah.
eat it off
It's
you?
going in right here.
Can you show a little graphic of like a little penny just spinning around 360? I
maybe.
love that.
What-
Thank
And
you.
bouncing up and down.
Bouncing up and
Yeah.
down, stretching and squatching.
Put a graphic of me in real life spinning around and going to the Sting house.
Put a graphic of me like spinning them around like a little like a
Wait,
like
have
a
you guys-
little.
Have you guys seen
Basketball,
the
yeah,
How to Catch a Predator
on my finger.
animation by Speedo Sausage, and it's how to
Oh,
Catch a
yeah.
Predator. And that's
love
like one of
that.
my
Oh yeah,
favorite
that
things.
one's pretty good.
We
It
have
was
the
just,
chat
it was just a prank. You got goofed.
Take it,
Alright.
fuck 'em, I don't care.
Take
Go-
a real
go on,
baby.
dude.
Fuck it. I don't care.
No, that's the best one. He goes, it was all a prank. We were just fooling you.
You got fucking owned.
Smartphone.
I was thinking about the Chris Chan as Chris Hansen. You could literally put Chris Chan in any position of power, it'd be the funniest thing ever. Like I thought about like, what if Chris Chan took the place of fucking Light Yagami from Death Note? It's like, he's like, I know you're Kira. Maybe you're Kira.
I want fucking Chris
Never
Chan.
think of
Just
that.
draw
AVGN.
Sonichu in the Death Note.
I want Chris Chan has AVGN. Like,
This
what
game's
were
a
they
lot of
thinking?
shit.
What were they thinking?
It makes me want to spit. It makes me want to
That's
spit.
That's not AVGN. That's not.
That's
not it. More like
That
it's
is not
shit.
AVGN.
That is not AVG.
I
What
am-
impression
Did
is
you
that?
say
I am
NordVPN?
not racist.
Wait.
No,
Like
no.
our
Wait, are we
sponsor for today?
sponsored? Our sponsor?
No,
We're
we're
not,
not
we're not.
sponsored.
No, I was
Are you
doing
sure?
my Inspector Gadget.
Yeah,
impression.
we're not sponsored by NordVPN.
Oh yeah,
Because we're
Inspector
sponsored by ExpressVPN.
we're
ExpressVPN will be
Stop, please, stop, please,
Gadget.
for real, please.
For real,
We're
for
sponsored by
real,
Ribena.
last time.
I
We're sponsored by
wish.
Tyler, the creator.
He created us.
Created. I
Create
created
everything
you.
you see here. No, please put me back.
Have you guys seen the Tyler the Creator's like he made like a cartoon, like a stop motion one?
Oh,
Well, he
that
didn't
sounds
really make
cool.
it. He didn't really make it, but he was like telling people ideas for it. It's
Mm.
like a video on YouTube. It's
All
pretty
right,
cool
I'll
actually.
check it out. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
so
check
has
it out
anyone
right now.
else read the Siren and Sir comic?
No, I
'Cause-
don't. I have no idea.
Oh,
what that is.
I have.
Sire.
You
Oh
have-
yeah, I sent that to the chat because like I just get like the weirdest fucking ads
Yeah,
all the
I-
time, and I just sent them all to the chat.
Yeah,
and one
I-
of them was Sire and Sir.
I read the entire thing and now I'm like up to date on the lore and stuff like that. It's so weird. Like
So
Is
what
he
is
like
that?
in a
That's really
coma?
confusing.
yeah, so I
What
think
is
he's in a okay, so like there was one part where he gets electrocuted or only Daniel gets electrocuted and Daniel goes into a coma, but then like
Yeah, that was the one I
he
said.
gets
It was
hit
like
by a
that was
car.
what happens to Ben Franklin, you dumb bitch.
yeah. And then he gets hit by a car. But then there was a video that came out recently. Like his videos started getting more trippy, and then there was a video that came out recently where it's Daniel getting struck by lightning, but then Sir also goes into a coma. So I think everything that happened since Daniel got struck by lightning was him in the coma.
Yeah, it's just all of a sudden in a log cabin.
yeah.
It's really weird.
But now like
Maybe everyone's in a coma.
But now like Daniel like talks
like
to
Pokemon.
Satan and stuff like that. It just gets really weird. Like
Run us down the plot. Like, what's the basic plot structure of Siren and Sir?
okay,
I have no
so
idea what this is.
Sir is a mouse and he's depressed. And he basically like he deals with this bully and he just goes through normal life.
He could spit.
And
He can spit. Good for him,
and,
honestly.
and
Yeah,
like
good for
but
him.
like he gets more depressed and stuff like
Okay.
that and he starts taking medication and just talks about how shitty his life is. And then all of a sudden like his brother gets struck by lightning and goes into a coma and then things get weirder and then like his teacher has an affair with his mom and his dad I forgot to talk
Oh
about
yeah,
his dad.
his dad
His
like
dad
are
left.
divorced.
Yeah, his dad got a divorce, but his dad keeps constantly stalking them. And then like Daniel went to hell apparently during his coma, and now he has a plan from the devil. And
The
then
fuck is this?
Yeah, it gets really weird, and then Sir goes into a coma because he gets blown up in a car.
It's blown up, just like a fucking
Yeah.
That
Someone
part,
runs into the
best.
back of their. Someone planted their car with explosives, runs in the back of the
Says,
car and
"Allahu
blows Sir up.
Akbar."
Why?
best
And then
episode
I don't
of it
know.
is when like the bully gets Sir and he like takes him into a restroom and then he just like farts on him. It's
Yeah.
really
No,
weird.
the best one is when there's the best one is when there's the class elections, and so the teacher's like, okay, class, let's these are the nominees, and then the girl is like, I'd like to nominate Sir for class elections, and then Sir just coughs and then farts, and then he's like, and then the teacher's like, son
Wait,
of a bitch.
so-
I mean, okay, Cora, that sounds great.
Wait, so everybody is animals?
Yeah, anyone? No,
All
everyone is
rats.
mice.
Yeah,
Everyone is
so-
mice. And then like
Okay.
Victor is the bully, and like Victor has a bad home life, but he's also gay, which is introduced by this one character who comes in named Chad, and then like
And he's a chat.
Bruh.
yeah, his name is
Chad,
literally
yeah.
Chad, and he like
Oh, everybody I've ever met named Chad in real life is like a Reddit user. I'm not
The
joking.
biggest fucking loser on earth.
Yeah.
I've never met a Chad. I wish I have.
I've met multiple Chads and they're all like in the AV club. Not AV club. Like
Yeah.
they're on like filming production video
So now,
stuff.
so now, what's better, Furious and Fat Cat or Siren and Sir?
Siren and Sir.
Siren and Sir.
Siren and Sir.
Yeah, there's more plot
Really?
progression,
That's all-
and there's also just like stupid.
Yeah.
It's just so stupid,
The
but it's
sound
so
effects
like.
are so bad.
Yeah, I
It is.
hate. And
It
the, okay, the craziest thing to me is the voice acting always ranges from like very good. Like there's some lines that are delivered perfectly, and then there's some lines that are delivered awfully. Like you can't tell they're in the same production. It's so weird. Like
I like the
I
one
just
where they're
hate
shooting
how
BB guns and like the sound effects of someone saying bang, bang,
yeah.
and then it hits like a can and goes like clink, clink.
Yeah.
it's the show takes itself so seriously, and it's like it's a shitty webtoon. Like I'm not
Yeah.
gonna. Take it
Except for they
seriously.
made fun of like the sex immediately thing, because for a while there was everyone
Oh
was
yeah,
commenting sex
they
immediately.
put it in a.
They put it. First
They
of all,
put it
they
in a
made
video.
yeah, and they made merch of it. There's sex immediately merch.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Like, you
it
can
was
buy a
an
shirt.
inside joke.
Yeah.
Like someone just made people
Someone
comment
just-
that.
Yeah, everyone commented sex immediately in the comments, and so they made it as this inside joke thing, and now you can buy like a shirt with sex immediately on it with all the characters. like-
Oh, on the official website for the show.
On the
Yeah.
official website, there's official merchandise that says sex immediately.
immediately. That's awesome.
Yeah.
My face itches so fucking bad because my 5 o'clock shadow is coming in, and like I forgot how itchy it is when you have like facial hair like before it becomes a beard.
Mhm.
Are you
really
growing your beard
itchy.
back?
Yeah.
Good choice.
I'm excited.
Damn.
Ding dong, you
But
look
I
cute
like
no
the
matter
5
what.
o'clock. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, babe.
Thanks, babe.
I don't know. I like the 5 o'clock shadow look. It makes you look mysterious and like edgy.
You should send.
But I also
you should
have a
send it picture.
malformed. I have a
Hello?
malformed like fat.
My internet
chin,
completely
so-
checked out. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, it's done that to
Right.
me before. Your audio's good. So
Okay, cool. What did I miss?
Nothing.
Ding Dong has
Talking about
beard.
my fat, disgusting chin.
I had mutton
talking
chops
about
for
the
a while, but I
consumption.
shaved them finally. Mr. H was
Good.
upset.
Nice one.
Sorry,
So
just-
H
just-
really beat you to death.
Sideburns are a horrible look, dude. I shaved mine off, and I've never felt better.
I mean, I have like little ones, but like I was just like going. I was not shaving for a while, other than the neck beard, just to see what happens. But my chin and like mustache hair don't grow in like nearly as much as my sideburns do, and so it's
Exactly.
My,
I feel that. I used to be
my
the
mu-
same way. My mustache hair wouldn't grow. Sorry, what were you saying?
My mustache hair grows faster than like there's stuff. Shit, my thing is
You, you
out a
lucky
lot.
dog.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking of like
Now,
I got pretty good facial hair, but I'm thinking of just shaving it all off just to see what I like better. Like, do I like my face better complete with nothing on, or do I like it better with hair on it?
I usually
Exactly.
keep my face shaved all the time. I don't usually like growing it out because it looks weird.
right. See, it's like it used to take me a while to grow a beard, but now, like, my beard hair grows faster than the hair on my head. Like, literally, I already have a stubble, and it's only been 2 days, like, since I shaved.
Ding Dong, you could be Brendel Floss, dude.
Like, literally, I don't understand why my beard grows so fast. And now it's finally full. It used to be really patchy, but now it's the only spot I don't really get beard hair is, like, right underneath like my lip, there's a little, but you're not supposed to really like. That's a spot that doesn't really get hair for most people.
Mhm.
But everywhere else, like it grows fast too. and
I
a
have
full
I have
beard,
some
so-
hair under my bottom lip.
Some hair on
But
my collar.
Yeah, I have like a soul
much.
patch, but like
Yeah.
the space underneath that, like above my chin, kinda doesn't really grow that much there.
Yeah. This has
Yeah.
been a wild ride so far. Like we talked about. porn,
Yeah.
And then what else? What else?
We barely talked about Chris Chan, which was I was
Yeah, we
thinking
didn't
that's the whole
And
thing.
then we didn't talk about everybody's favorite porn stars, but that's fine. That's just-
Yeah, who cares? They're not
have we
getting
got
paid.
any? Have we got any Shantae
Yeah.
images yet?
No, I don't know. I don't check the email.
I'll check the email tonight.
Oh, I forgot. we
Put them
asked
up
for
right
that.
now if you got any. When you check the email, right here.
Yeah, right here. We
You-
didn't
you-
get any.
Twitter.
Make them do a little spin.
Twitter will cancel us if we don't-
walking around next videos, right?
Twitter will-
Shantae.
favorite porn star. I couldn't believe it. They had Kelsey Monroe. They had Remy LaCroix. It was so great, right? I couldn't believe it.
Ding
Stop.
dong, would you?
They're
So
playing
far-
Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. Really good game.
Would you become a
Yeah,
porn
it is.
star?
Now,
If
what
you're
are
given
you
a chance.
doing?
Would I?
Yeah.
Would
No, I'm too fat and
No.
disgusting. To be
No,
a
but
fucking
I know,
porn
but I'm
star.
saying-
Too
I'm saying-
small.
I'm saying if you were given the chance, would you?
Ding dong. If you were given the chance to turn into a big boobies, big woman,
female-
become a porn star, would you do it?
Yes, because I would get paid a lot of money to do
To have
nothing,
sex.
Could make an
especially now.
OnlyFans.
No, but I,
Yeah, just make an OnlyFans and then post like photos of like you in a bikini and you'll get like 100, 100
just post a photo of you
$100.
farting.
I just do really weird, like really just very strange things. I just posted on my OnlyFans.
Everybody be quiet. We're gonna have Pat carry the
Yeah,
conversation.
Sriracha, Pat's the only one that's gonna be talking now. Make sure you record him.
Okay, yeah, everything's
No.
recording.
Pat,
This
Pat,
episode's
okay.
had
Pat,
a
give
lot
us
of
a
episode, or it
conversation
has a
top.
lot of problems.
Pat,
Pat,
start
go.
a conversation right now.
How about Reddit?
Yo,
so cool.
Reddit
Yeah.
I love
epic.
how he
Reddit
said it's
fish?
been really dry, but that's
Reddit
the first thing
fish?
we got.
Reddit.
Reddit. Fuck you, wholesome fish. Go to hell.
We
Can
we
we
never talked
can
about
we
the
talk about-
Starboy episode.
we
we
did a
talk
little
about-
bit, but like there wasn't that much to discuss.
Yeah, it was.
No, I didn't
weird.
see it.
I'm
Was it
still
bad?
happy.
It was not bad. It was just kind of there. Like nothing exciting happened.
I didn't see the episode, but
Yeah.
I've seen the clip of him saying that about that he's a virgin.
The Weeknd
Yeah,
like
I've seen that
died
one
and
too.
turned into an island, and that was it. That was the only noteworthy thing.
Everyone was an island.
I was an
No one-
island. Da-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-boo.
Life's much better as a weekend now. Or she'll tip you at the flamenco.
You want to
Uh,
meet Saturday and Sunday?
No.
Oh.
The weekend is a singer.
Dancing.
Dancing.
Grooving.
Dancing, grooving.
Dancing. Grooving.
Oh, I have a good topic. What are some good
These
video
not-
games you guys been playing recently? Because I just got a new video game today and I'm obsessed with it.
What game is
game
it?
is
It's called Space Channel 5.
I've heard that's
Oh.
good. Yeah.
I've heard
I've
that's
never
good
heard
from
of it.
friends.
It's so fun, but it's so hard. But
Okay.
I've
once you
been
get
playing-
good at it,
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Twilight Princess recently.
good game. That's my first Zelda game.
Yeah,
I've been
it was my first Zelda game, but I never finished, or I just played on my parents' account. And so this is my first like real save, and then I've been playing some Silent Hill too.
Ooh, that's good.
Oh.
Okay. So I've got like two things. I've got like three things going on. I've got Animal Crossing. That's it's a fun game. Pat, part of Pat's Animal Crossing group chat. It's fun.
Nice.
We have fun. We have
Yeah.
fun. I've been wanting.
We definitely have.
Yeah, Zambo has tons of fun.
Shut the fuck
Don't
up,
you, Zambo.
bitch.
Zambo.
I'll kill you.
Down
Don't
to-
I don't
Zambo
wanna-
sounds like the kind of guy that would just kick villagers out of his town if they were ugly. He'd be like, "Oh, you're
They
ugly."
look
No,
at
that's
him
not
the
right.
way,
Fucking don't.
chop their head
I
off.
hate.
That's
I
what
hate
I
this.
do.
I hate the like worship of Raymond as a character. He's not
He's
that
fucking-
good of a villager.
I like
It's a little
him,
twink
but
cat.
now I
I
feel
love him.
bad for liking him because like everyone
Yeah,
else
I feel
loves it.
bad for liking him.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
bad for liking him too.
I mean, he's
The
not
only-
terrible, but like, sorry.
He's probably like the second. He's probably as much porn drawn him as Isabel. this point.
Yeah, he's
My
like
shit is cutting out.
No, I
the
wouldn't.
new
I wouldn't go
Isabel.
that far.
He's gonna be
but
putting
probably, like,
Smash.
he's probably one
No,
of the
people
most
really like
villagers.
Isabel.
Yeah, I'd say
What-
he's probably one of the most popular villagers, but
He's
I think he
definitely the
is
most popular.
the. It's him and that squirrel.
Marshall,
White
Marshall,
yeah.
squirrel. Yeah,
Marshall's like my second favorite
Marshall.
overrated villager. My first favorite's Zucker. I love that little dude.
oh, I have
Even
Zucker.
before
Oh
it
yeah,
comes
I
out.
have
Great.
Zucker.
Ah, I love him. He's so.
Who
Ugh.
the fuck is
Right?
setting off fireworks?
Me.
So
Or
somebody's
it's
setting off
me.
fireworks.
I'm using my really long firework.
The joke
My real
explained
long
it was a
firework
throwback.
man.
Really long sniper.
And your
rifle.
really long sniper rifle that Fred laughed at. He thought it was funny.
Yeah. And then he said, "Fuck you."
Yeah, he did that twice. My
He did.
jokes were
You.
very cack.
Told me to
Nice.
go
He
But
said,
then
"I want
we
to kill
can
my
do-
ex-girlfriend." Ah.
With a really long
Thank
sniper
you.
I saw a video of him saying the N-word today. It was really cool.
I saw the, I
That's
saw,
really
I saw
cool.
the,
So
I,
funny.
I saw
Did
the
he
video
really say
of him
it?
getting naked.
It sounded like it. Yeah, someone
Yes,
sent it
he
to the group
really
chat.
did. He really did.
Yeah, it was like the racist Mario. He's like, I'm coming for you.
Yeah, yeah. It was on
Yeah,
Fred
it's real.
Flintstone
I'm pretty
Feels.
sure it's. I'm pretty sure it's real.
Yeah,
Has
he
to be.
definitely said it.
Why is
It's that-
Fred like a constant in this podcast? Like he
Because
always shows
he's
up.
funny.
Because he's an enigma, Pat. He's like our Christian.
Yeah,
What
he's like
makes me
Instagram
sad-
Christian.
Yeah, what makes me sad about Fred is he's like the anti-Christian because he's the same, except Christian is super well documented, whereas Fred, nobody records any of this shit. And like I don't
Yeah.
understand why, because they're missing out.
Yeah. Prime. Are we gonna go on like the
Yeah.
Kiwi farms and make like a little fucking description for Fred Flintstone.jpg?
Have you guys seen? Wait, I'm pretty sure Ding linked it, but it's his cover of like a Beatles. And he's like,
Oh, he
Oh,
had
yeah.
Yeah, I sent it.
It was the
"Your hand."
coronavirus cover.
Why
I
the
sent
fuck
that.
why does he think he could fucking sing the Beatles? Like
That reminds me of this one post I made. It was with Chris Chan singing. No, it wasn't yesterday. It was a day in the life.
oh yeah, it was like, no you
Oh,
posted
that's-
like John Lennon's final performance.
John's final performance before he was tragically
love that.
killed.
I
God
love
rest
that
his
so
soul.
much.
Put that up right now. The world needs to see that. It's
I'm
like, I
like,
love to
"People
turn
here today."
you on.
So good.
He's like, jeez, this is a really long song.
This is real long. What the hell?
What day?
What
Remember
the
when he was
hell?
like, remember
He
he
loves
was like,
rock band, but he doesn't talk
bitch.com.
about music all that much.
yeah.
It's because none of us are musically talented.
Ouch.
I was talking about
I have
Chris
good
Chan.
music taste. My
Yeah.
followers call me bass.
I'm surprised none of
So-
us have
Yeah.
really talked to
Yeah,
him.
Pat likes Shaq Stober, so he has good music.
But that's
Pat, do you like
why
the
he
beat?
gets all the artist girls because he listens to Jack Stauber.
Honestly,
Hell
he's
yeah.
Jackson.
Yeah.
Oh, you know who's really good? Who's kind of not overrated, underrated? Jerry Paper. He's really good. I like him
Who?
a lot.
Never heard of him.
Yeah.
Never
Everyone
It does
listening
not
to this.
sound based.
Everyone listening to this podcast right now, go listen to Jerry Paper after this cast.
And then go listen to Boards of Canada as well. Boards
Sponsored
of Canada
by
would make
Jerry
perfect
Paper.
background music.
And then go,
They
Honestly?
would make perfect background music for like any episode, honestly. Like they'd fit so perfect.
maybe I'll
This is
put it
gonna
in right
come-
now.
Wink,
It's
wink,
gonna-
wink, wink.
Yeah.
This is gonna kind of
Nudge.
come out of nowhere, but like, even if this wasn't for the podcast, I don't mind just shooting the shit with you guys. Like, it's nice to just have people to talk to.
Yeah, dude, it's awesome. That's
Yeah.
part of the reason why I love
For
doing
sure.
Yeah.
For sure, my.
Put me on all the episodes, all of them. Stat.
I like the
Oh,
video of
yeah,
the
well,
monkey
yeah.
like trying to steal someone on a
Yeah,
motorcycle.
Tracks that little girl down the street. It's
Just-
great.
That's
Monkeys
fucking
on-
human trafficking.
Monkeys on motorcycles is
Nothing
really
beats
funny.
the CMN Gibbons though. Those Gibbons are so fucking funny with the
The-
double throats where they go, oh.
Bingo kept sending me this monkey eating a watermelon, and it was really funny. I can't find the gif again.
Have you guys seen the fucking fat ass monkey?
Which
That's just
one?
the one that's surrounded by a bunch of food.
Harambe?
Oh yeah, we know
Oh, yeah,
about
that
your
one.
mother.
The chunky ass monkey.
If you got if you got the
Brass
opportunity to say
monkey.
one thing to say
That
Harambe,
funky monkey.
what would you say to him?
I would say, pull your pants up, young man.
I would say, damn, Harambe.
I'd be like,
Man, that looked good,
shorty.
Harambe.
Damn!
Damn, Harambe, that looked good.
Do you think like
Dude.
King da-da-da.
King Doodle.
Do you think Harambe? Do you think if Harambe was a person, what would he look like?
He looks like a redditor.
That's rude.
He looked like a.
Answer this question very carefully.
That's rude. You already know the answer.
My lawyer says
From
I'm
a
not allowed
certain,
to answer
from a
this one.
certain movie starring certain ghost-busting people. I believe you already know the answer.
The real
And you're setting-
Ghostbusters?
And you're setting everybody up, and it's not okay. You're canceled, buddy.
Oh god. Oh
You're canceled,
god. Oh god. Oh god. Everything's blurry.
Everything's
That's what happens
blurry.
when you be racist on
Everything's
podcasts.
Traveling,
I wasn't
You're
racist.
traveling
just shutting
down.
down.
I wasn't racist.
I'm not racist.
I'm not
No,
racist.
I just
am straight. I am straight.
You could have said Harambe was any race. You didn't have to. You didn't...
What do you think people would think, you fuck?
No.
Guys, a giant black
First
gorilla
off,
would
he's not a
be
real
the
person.
beaver.
I think Harambe looks like Jeff Bezos in real life.
He kinda does. He really does, though.
I
saw
love the
this one
picture of
post where they're
Jeff
talking-
that's like, he's like outside a poster for that Rampage movie, and he's like tweeting The Rock, and he says, "I'm working on my smolder," and he's just like
Says I'm
posing.
working on it.
Have you seen the picture
A
of
gigantic
Jeff Bezos
mutated
with-
wolf. A gigantic
A
mutated
gigantic
crocodile the
crocodile
size of a
that is the size of a
football.
football field.
Have you
I
guys seen
saw
the
the movie in
picture?
theaters.
Have you guys seen the picture of Jeff Bezos with Lizzo? And he's like, I'm
Yeah.
I just found
Honestly,
out.
Yeah.
if Harambe was real, he would look like Tony Soprano.
He took the photo. He took the photo with Lizzo, and he's like, "I just took a DNA test.
He's
Turns
testing
out I'm 100% Lizzo's biggest fan." So funny. Another good one is I saw somebody post like a thing of Jeff Bezos. They zoomed in on his throat. They're like, "Damn, look at his throat. You know he'd be giving good head. He'd literally be like licking the pussy and shit. Like, damn, he got that. He got the Adam's apple."
Damn, shoddy.
Have you seen the depressing video on YouTube where like this bike shop found out he was actually like John Bezos' dad? Where he was like, I don't even want to talk to him, and I just want to talk to my son. He died before.
Isn't that the plot to Joker?
What?
Where he finds out the
Joker
super rich
Bezos.
guy's his dad. And he's like, "Dad,
It's
it's
the
me."
opposite.
It's like, "I
see,
fucking
because
hate you."
The super rich guy.
No, because the
Joker,
dad
I
finds out
hate
that
you.
his son is super rich.
I hate you.
But also Jeff
Beats
Bezos
him up in
is
a
piece of
bathroom,
shit anyway. So.
Makes his nose
Yeah, fuck
bleed.
Jeff
He's like,
Bezos.
"Get the fuck out of my sight."
If forget it.
Thanks for watching the SBC podcast.
Is that
Yeah,
it?
thanks guys.
Wait,
Wait,
nah, never mind. I'm good.
wait, is that actually it?
I'm exhausted. I'm gonna fucking pass out. Can we end soon?
Yeah.
All right,
dude.
yeah. All
That
right,
was
well,
actually
on
good.
that
Yeah.
on that beautiful note,
I
I
tied.
have-
Wait.
I have
Before we
something
end,
beautiful
whoa,
to talk
Whoa, whoa,
Pat,
Whoa!
whoa, hold on now, Pat. Now, Pat needs more screen time. Pat, we want to hear you talk.
Pat,
for 5 minutes
let us
straight.
hear it.
What do you want me to talk about?
Just
Talk
for
about
5 minutes,
anything.
Pat, is there a
talk
man
about
in your window
something.
right now?
Everybody be quiet.
Yeah.
We're gonna Pat talk ASMR right now.
Hi guys, welcome to Burger King. I'll be taking your order.
Can I get one crispy fry and 3 big nugget meals
Big
with
nuggets.
extra fries?
Big nugget.
Can
We
I
don't
get the
serve big
hamburger
nuggets
and the
here.
dab?
Can I get? Did I ever tell you about the
This
the
is
time?
not the
We got
Krusty
the
Krab.
burgers. We got the.
You got the dab.
Did I ever tell you about the time I
We
was,
don't public play the. We're getting clear.
I was at a music club that me and my friends do, but we mess around a lot, and so we were just talking about the Fortnite burger meme, and then one of them was like, "What if we actually called for the Fortnite burger?" And so we called like Wendy's or something like that, and my friend who did it, she could not keep herself together. She was like, "Can I get the can I get the Fortnite burger?" And then
Can
the
I
guy
get
the guy just played along. He was like, "Yeah, that'll be 5 V-bucks," and then like we just laughed and hung up. And then the other
5
person we tried to
V-bucks?
do it to, she was like, "Yeah, I have your number. I'm going to backtrace you and call the police. So yeah,
That's
You
awesome.
always get
You
that
should-
when you try to call. It's like
You
I
should've told
could've
that lady-
backtraced it.
you should."
No, that's right. You should tell that lady. She go. Let me get a number 8. Oh, with that Krabby Patty on that plate.
Hey, call her back and be like, "Hey, have you heard of the SBC podcast?"
You call them
really
and
good.
say,
You should listen to it.
you call the Krusty Krab and say, "Is this the Krusty Krab in the hood?"
And they'll say,
Yes
"No,
or
it's
no?
Patwick."
And then, okay, for real, we
I-
should be ending soon because I'm
All right,
fucking
so
tired.
Alright.
And I
thanks
have
to
big, beautiful
everyone
women
for
to go
showing
talk
up.
to.
You old men.
Let's reintroduce everyone. This was Ding Dong Fan 53, Patrick Warburton Fan 53, Sriracha Socks Fan 53, Wishful Photo Ranger 22 Fan 53, and Zimbo of Singombi Day for Fan 53. Thank you
My
everybody and good night.
baby.
My name is Zamboni.
yeah.
Thanks for watching the podcast.
Yeah,
Thank
go
you for
follow
watching
them if
the
you
Yeah,
want.
thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody.
Shout
Tune in
me
next
out on
episode
Instagram.
Talk to me to your parents. Just
Shout
sit
out-
down with your parents. Have a discussion about me.
Shout out to Big Chunkles.
Why?
Oh.
Why?
I don't know.
Big
They don't
Chunkles
let
is
me
steadily-
admin.
Yeah, they don't let him admin, and their content is steadily getting worse every day. It's a sad thing.
I like them when they post all
Mine
those
is too, though.
presidents.
I like it when
Mine
they
is
post
too. My
presidents.
content's getting worse too.
My
Yeah.
content's
President
getting
wants, like-
better. On the
Two
All I
grind.
post
President
nowadays
ones
is
were
like
funny,
weird
and then-
screenshots.
I haven't posted in 2 months. I've
Good
got some
job.
big. I got 4 big edits that I'm working on right now. So
I'm working
Yeah.
on it.
The Sons of B cartel.
everybody,
edit.
That's right.
tune
Well,
in.
everybody, tune in next week when we decide to do a let's play for Austin Powers on the Game Boy Color.
Oh yeah, starring me,
Okay,
Ding Dong,
we're ending it.
Ronan,
Goodbye.
Robbie G,
Bye.
Kimmy Schmidt, and
Be quiet.
And Kanye West.
Kanye West.
Why
Yeah.
are we having Kimmy Schmidt? Why is Kimmy Schmidt?
I don't know. That
The
just came to my head.
unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
I don't
The Unbreakable. She's unbreakable, like the movie with Bruce Willis.
All right, we're ending the podcast now.
Rich Evans.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Everybody
Bye.
sleep.
Good
Bye.
night, baby.
Bye.
Good night, baby boy.
Damn, baby. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, yeah.